Hello, co-workers! Hi, everyone! Hi, Q! Hi, Popstar Queen and Lunar Light. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. I might play on some background music. Oof, I don't know how loud that is. I'll put some background music, so maybe some of the OST for this stream. But you guys can let me know if it's too loud. We'll leave it there. There we go. It's just a Twist OST, but gonna be. Hey Kotev, it's been so long. It's funny because so I grew up in the days of like Quizilla. So that was like the last time I used to take like quizzes. It'd be like Quizilla and then like BuzzFeed quizzes. I used to just do a bunch of those for fandoms in the past. But I actually have not really done a lot of Twist ones. So it's like by the time I got to oh god, I remember Quizilla, yeah. Oh, those were some good times though. So like yeah, by the time I like got into Twist, I didn't end up taking any more quizzes because I don't know, it like the fad I guess phased out a bit, but I figured why not, you know? We've been here for been Twist for a while now. Might as well take some quizzes to get the full fandom experience. So I just like went on, I just went on Google and just typed in like Twister Wonderland quizzes. And of course, you know, I get a bunch from like Kotev, but there is like some on like uquiz.com and like one from like Trivia Creator. So I guess we'll just like pick some random ones and we'll just like go from there. I actually don't know which one I should do first. I want to sort by like maybe popular. It looks like the dorm sorter is like a really, it's like the top one, and then which one from Diasomnia is coming to your house at 3 a.m. and why? And this is Octagonal. Which one from Octagonal Trio is coming to your house at 3 a.m. and why? You know, we'll take some of those. I want a mix of like actual like okay whatever character or dorm quiz types, but I also want to do really random ones too. So you know what? Let's do the first one. This one shows up first on the page. So I'm going to do the Twister Wonderland dorm sorter. The only thing though is it's like I hope it's not too obvious. You know when you do some quizzes and like when you're like, what Twisted Wonderland or what fandom character are you? Or it'll be like, oh, who's your fandom boyfriend? type quiz, but then when you look at the questions, they'll ask stuff that makes it super obvious who the character it is talking about. Sometimes those are really funny, but other times I'm like, okay, it's like way too obvious. Oh, I do Wonderland dorm sorter. What is your favorite subject? Oof. Tech, arts, gym. Definitely not gym. I'm not a sporty type. Even though I do sports. Oh, chemistry, no. I was really bad at chemistry and math. I really sucked at it. So, what is my favorite though? I don't know, I guess art? Art is fun at least. Art and music. Arts. Let's just say arts. Whatever I'm best at. We'll say like visual arts. I was a band kid. I used to perform in like middle school and high school. I used to be in like a band. I played flute. And I also did keyboard class, so we also had like regular instruments, but then there's one specifically for keyboards, like piano, and also vocal too. So I took all the music ones. Whatever I'm best at is so vague. Like, where is English/languages? Yeah, so true. Where is English class? You think that would be on here? I feel like we're missing a few, but you know what? It's still a start. Yeah, I was a band kid. It's just funny because I'm like, I think I thought about theater at one point, but the theater kids are so hardcore that I felt like I couldn't really just slide myself in there. It was like they were locked in, they were focused on theater. They were like, every audition was, you know, their own personal pride on the line. And I'm like, I can't slide in there. I'm just a band kid. I'd be like, hey, maybe I could try theater, but I'm like, nah. The theater kids were too serious. They would have been so mad at me if I just came and slid in. Gonna manifest Octava now. See, it's like all personality traits. Ooh, I can be nice or mean, depends on the person. I feel like there's so many, you know, like, okay, but type questions, you know? Like, yeah, I can be, it depends on the person. Yeah, I'm gonna be mean to someone who's mean to me, obviously. Reclusive, paradoxical, blunt, elegant, intelligent. Usually I would like to self-proclaim that I'm intelligent, but I feel like my IQ points are dropping in the past couple years. I don't know. Maybe it's the internet. Maybe I stopped caring. I feel like the brain cells aren't as brain celling as well as they used to. Well, I'm pretty flexible. Thorough detail. How am I supposed to play all personality traits? Why would I just pick everything? I could just be everything. Blunt, paradoxical, prideful, strict, temperamental. That could be nice or mean, sure. Let's go with that. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Elegant seems Pomfure coded. Yeah, you're like, oh, you know, if you're gonna be elegant or like intelligent, you know, you get to like octagonal, Pomfure coded. You get along with people who are probably intelligent, considerate, honest, loyal. Sure, show suitable. It's like picking out everything. Why am I getting ads? No, I don't want that. No! It closed my browser! No, the stupid ad! Okay, we gotta... Oh, God damn it. Gotta get back my stupid thing. I'm in incognito mode. So no! Alright, let's do it again. I hate that. I'm in incognito mode. I don't have ad block applied, so... I apologize in advance, guys, if anything weird pops up, because this is the wild, wild west of the internet with ads that just show up out of nowhere. What was it? Yeah, arts. Sure. No, I am curious about this ad on the right side, not gonna lie, you guys. In her fifth life, the villainess lives with the evil dragon. The evil dragon of rain wants to spoil his bride. Not gonna lie, that's a tempting ad. I'm like, you know what? I would read something like that. But we're not here for that ad. We're not here for the ads. Thorough detail. Rifle, reclusive, temperamental, manipulative. I mean, I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Yes, we were here. Sure, consider it honest. Intelligent. Sure. Go all that. Hobbies: drawing and painting, reading, spontaneous activities, playing video games, and hanging out with my friends. Literally, I do everything except go outside. I'm a very indoorsy person. I do like going outside, you know, when the weather's nice. I do like enjoying it, but I actually don't like staying in the sun very much. I try to avoid direct sunlight unless I have sunscreen on. I make sure to apply on my sunscreen. Your faults include probably thinking too much, staying in your comfort zone, not making it effort to get along with others, not being honest, being judgmental probably. I can be a pretty petty, judgmental person. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. My good qualities. Ooh, okay. Best effort, adapting well, multi-talented. I am all of these things. Yes. Because I said so. Even if it's not true, it's because I said so. Your morning routine looks like wake up, rush to class, leisure, wake up, wash your face, put on sunscreen. Yeah. Wash your face, moisturize, then put on sunscreen? Okay. Get ready with makeup look that matches your outfit, then eat a healthy breakfast. You have a strict routine which is uncovered in the other options. I don't know, guys. It's like, what's your get ready with me routine? Because I honestly, I just wake up. I kind of like slowly get up. I'll do like my cleanse my face routine, put on my clothes. I don't want to eat breakfast, but we'll go with it for a second. We'll go with that. Water. Just hydrate, you know. Hey, Prince of the Moon. Happy to see you drop in. Just Wonderland dorm sorter. We are in the middle of the hallway. You notice two students fighting. You ignore it, break up the fight, watch from a distance, or join the fight. Yeah, just ignore it. I stay in my lane so much. Whether that's a good or bad thing at times, if like shit is going down next to me, I just like stay in my lane. I just keep doing whatever it is I'm doing. Someone bumps into you and wrecks your project. How do you react? You better fix this. They didn't want another worse condition. You have backups. Someone there hates you. Why are you cursed like this? At this point, this might as well happen. You smile on the outside, but you're committed murder twice in your mind. Yeah, probably this. If someone bumped into my stuff, I'd be like, internal seething. Azul offers you a deal. What's your response? Okay, but it's all about what is the deal, you know? What's the deal that he's making? I mean, here, let's... Sure, the price is right. He better not try to run up you, though. You hate that. He already did. He already did that to us once before. Remember doing this quiz before? But I don't remember a result. I mean, now's your chance. It's literally the first one on the page when you get to Quotev and you look up Twist Wonderland. I don't know, cause I'm so biased for Azul, right? So if he offers a deal, I'll be like, okay, what is he offering? Are we like, is he offering like models, like money? Is he offering help on my homework? Cause then I don't really need it. Or is he like offering like a date? Like, what's his deal? You know, I'll still listen. I'll still hear him out, you know. The price is right. I still give it. I'll still hear him out. At least on Quotev, you can see the other results. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I remember there's some other sites that do that too. I like seeing what other people get. That's my favorite part, when I see how many other people have gotten other results. First year is cowering for a Hartslebule dorm leader. Riddle screams, "Off with your head!" Your immediate response. Hightail out there. Poor sucker. You feel a bit bad, but you're not getting involved. Watch the chaos from afar. You'll help if you can. Honestly, if Riddle is telling them off with their head, I mean, they probably broke a Hartslebule rule, right? I don't know how much I can really help. I mean, yeah, poor sucker. I feel bad, but what can I really do? I can't help him I can't help him remove the collar. And so I have magic to stop him. Leona asks you to do something for him. You do it, might as well just get over it. You're not about to fight the dorm leader. Follow through, but personally messed up or refuse. He asked me nicely is the important question. I'm betting said first year is a deuce, so your boys did to yourselves. Yeah, I'm like, what happens if they did? Literally, if it's ace or deuce, I'm like, yeah, wherever they did to make Riddle angry, they probably deserved it. Okay, so if Leona asked me to do something, it would depend how nicely he asked me. If he just said, "Hey, go get me a sandwich," I'd probably say no. So, So I don't know, it depends on the quest. I need more context for it. I'll just say refused. It sounds like it might be a lot of work. Ooh, Callum invites you to a party. You expect an invite, happily accept. No, I will accept it. Callum invites me a party, hell yeah, I'm going. There's gonna be food there. Not Leona saying make me a sandwich. No, it's not make him a sandwich, it's get him a sandwich. Big difference there. Cause get him a sandwich is like, all right, I just gotta go to, I'm like basically his errand girl, right? Make me a sandwich is that's just a whole other connotation there. And I think Leona drinks enough respect women juice to not say that. So I'm just saying, yeah, he's just get me a sandwich like Ruggy. Yeah, I'll go to the party with Callum. Bill offers you advice about your beauty intertwined with some passive insults. Your response. Pendulum openly fuse. All the advice you extend, but you're still upset about his insults. Take the advice to heart. Ignore the insults. I mean, I'd probably take the advice to heart. If Phil Shenheit, top model, like absolute glamorous skincare routine to a T, I think he's got some good advice that I should probably listen to, you know? So I probably take his advice to heart. Even if he like insults me about my looks, I'm like, okay, but I'm getting some like juicy tips here. Malice asks why he wasn't invited to your tea party. You lie and say the invitation must be lost. The invitation really was lost. Or you don't hold tea parties. No, I think I would host tea parties. And I would invite Malleus. So if he didn't get it, it would be lost. Different Squirrel announces that you have to memorize an additional 20 potion formulas for tomorrow's test. Most of the train's history quiz tomorrow has 5 pages worth of historical figures. Prepare, oh god. Exercise, play video games, procrastinate. Have your notes prepared for both. I begrudgingly cut a deal with Azul or ask a classmate or a classmate or fellow classmate to help you. I'll have you all know, guys, I am a big nerd. I am an honor roll student. I have always been an A+ student. A real stick in the mud. So I would have my notes prepared for this. I would have been a chapter ahead because I'm a real keener like that. I would have my notes prepared. I would be ready. Oh, Scarabia! Okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The dorm founded on meticulous planning of the sorcerer's Gravia. The dorm members here are highly resourceful and live by the motto, plan with deep anticipation. Being resourceful and being able to go with the flow is important in his dorm, as Callum's adventures and whims often lead to many unexpected and fun events that involve the home dorm. Oh, that's cute. Ooh. Oh, that was your result too, Lunar? Oh, we dorm mates now. We both in Scaravia. Yeah, surprise! I did not get sorted into Octagonal. I've been sorted into Scaravia. You know what? I wouldn't actually mind. When I think about the dorms that I would like to be in, I like Octagonal and Palm Fury for the aesthetics. And you know, I think the strictness of Palm Fury would help me, and you know, Octagonal got a lot of smart cookies there. But Scarabia's pretty chill, you think about it. Besides the whole thing that I went down in chapter 4, like book 4, Scarabia's pretty chill. I think Callum, it'd be fun to have Callum as a house warden. As my house warden. I did not manifest correctly. Oh, are we all Scarabia? Join me, rise up, Scarabia gang. It's our time. Maybe he got Scarabia because he happily took his party invite. Maybe, yeah. It's like, oh hey, you're resourceful, you're down to party. You're Scarabia. I'm like, okay. I'm cool with that. I like Callum and Jamil. I want the feast. I want the parties. They have some good food down there. I cannot say no to that. I would hate to have party in the dorm every week. Yeah, every week's a little like overkill, to be honest. But you guys think about it. Scarabia party versus Hearts of Buell tea party. Which one would you would you rather prepare for and go to? Because I feel like Hearts of Buell tea party would take so much more work, and then you know they have such strict guidelines on what you can and can't do. So at least setting up for Scarabia's party is a little more chillax. But cool. That's so funny. Is everyone just in Scaravia? This is my answer. Oh, that's actually so funny, guys. Every 58,000 people in Scaravia. I'm like, that's basically like more than half the people that took this quiz are just in Scaravia. To be honest, I go to Harshville Tea Party because I want to eat Trey's dessert. Oh yeah, that's actually valid. I would go to Harshville Buell just to eat Trey's desserts because they look real good. I mean, on birthday party would be fun, like Victorian tea. But unless you were cool to Riddle, then yeah, it'd be tense. Yeah, unless you were like friends with Riddle, and maybe like after his overblot session when he's like a little more chill. In Riddle standards, then it would actually be fun. I do like tea parties though. I really enjoy having afternoon tea, or going to afternoon tea with my friends, or having afternoon tea parties together. So, but at the same time, Scarabia parties, some good curry, some good spices, flavorful food. Enjoy it. But yeah, a lot of people are in Scarabia. I love it too. It's like my second would have been Diasomnia. And then Palm Fury. So based on my answers is like, yeah, after Scarabia within Diasomnia. I love how the bottom ones are like Ignihide and Palm Fury. I thought there'd be more. I thought there'd be more of like more people in Ignihide, to be honest. So even with the preparation, I would choose Hearts of Buell. I don't think they have loud music there. Yeah, the loud music. Yeah, I guess like if you don't want like the singing and dancing to do at Callum's parties and the banquets, then it seems like Hearts of Buell is more low key. But but I'm like, unless they have that one guy, that one cat beastman playing the violin who can't actually play the violin, then you're gonna be subjected to poor violin music. But aside from that, it would be Nice and peaceful, I would think. If no other students are causing a ruckus. But okay, so we got sorted into Scravia, or I got sorted into Scravia, and a handful of you guys too. So we went there together. Okay. I just want to go back. I'm gonna have to open a new tab. I want to see what others they got. What is this? I don't know if chat accepts links, but you guys are also free to send me links to ones that you find. I will do... You know what? Let's do one from you quiz. Because these ones are also kind of interesting. Twister Wonderland kin assignment, but the questions are random and answers mildly concerning. Interesting title. I am kind of curious. Of course, we got the door, which dorm you in, which dorm put you into. Who is your Twitch match? You know what? Let's pull up the first one, since it's on the... It's like right here, front and center. Okay, oh my god, 33 questions, okay. We gotta see which Twisted Wonderland Kinney I am, I guess. Who's gonna be my Twistkin? Nice to meet you, random, concerning, okay. Please, do not like to read song questions. I don't know any songs. I am out of the loop. I do not know any song lyrics. Do not give me those questions. No! I don't like doing song lyrics. I literally know zero music. Zero English songs. Do you think it's against the rules to bring my headsets to the party in case the cat has to play the violin? I don't think there's anything in the rules. I don't think so. I think a cat just has to play the violin, but I don't think you have to listen to it. Unless there's something in rule number 842 or something in Hearts of Yule. What the freaky are these choices? Yeah, I'm bad with songs. I have no clue. Like, what is this? Billie Eilish? Corpse Husband? I don't listen to any of these guys. I only listen to K-pop and J-pop, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna skip this. I can't. I don't know these songs. Or I'm supposed to pick the words I like, I guess. Sure, let's go with that last one. Or skip it. Yeah, I don't know this, god. I'm skipping. No song lyrics. Do not. Pick some song titles. Okay, well, this one, Lacrimosa, because Lacrimosa by Calafina is actually one of my absolute favorite songs from Calafina. And also because I don't know any of these other songs. So, Lacrimosa by Calafina. Has anyone seen my Woodlift, Family, Lemon Boy, Ship and Boss? Sorry, I don't know these songs. Oh, Pick a Mushroom. I feel like this one was like the ink cap mushroom, or is that a different one? Art mushroom, there are many, anyone. Very cool looking. Classic. I mean, I do a classic mushroom. This is on you quiz, and it's called like which twist kin I assigned you. Yeah, Twist Wonderland kin assignment or something like that. Pick a color. Okay, I like red, you guys. I know, shocking. My favorite color is actually red. I know I wear purple, but it's red. Purple is my second favorite though. Pick another color. Where's my red? Magenta, gray, gold, silver, peach. Magenta, I guess. Socks on while you sleep or socks off? No, socks off. I do not sleep with my socks on unless it's really cold in the winter. Picked up something I did when I was younger, possibly recent. Oh god. Chopping my hair during holidays, vent about my romantic feelings, 8 things I should not have eaten. Going to Girl Scouts, disassociated, stole a lemur from the zoo, and argued with my cousin whether weed was a herb. 8 things I should not have eaten. Pick some things I definitely shouldn't have drank or eaten. 7-year-old cola, fabric, wax, shampoo. I don't know. I don't think you should eat leather. Think something happened to me because of Girl Scouts? Oh my god, I can't read this. This is TLDR, okay? I'm gonna skip it, it's too long. Pick something that's made me cry. Try to make this you quiz. A supernatural ending. A cat. I don't know what the DSMP is. My siblings, but in a good way. What tonight? What tinnitus? Math. Okay, I at least can relate to math. I don't know, this feels like a very personal quiz. I feel, is this a Twisted Wonderland kid assignment, or are we just deep diving into this quiz maker? I feel like this is a psychoanalysis into the quiz maker themselves and not Twist. Pick a sin. Okay, finally something normal. Envy. Pick a hyperfixation of mine that's not Twist. Yu-Gi-Oh? MCYT. I don't know what that means. Obey me. Rocks, dinosaur, plants. Fairy tales. Pick a thing that Tumblr. Live slug reaction, the Persona 5 meme. Which Persona 5 meme? There's so many things in Persona 5. Which, or PS5? Is it Persona PS5? Which PS5 meme? There's so many memes. It's so, if you can see me get kid in the quiz creator. To me, yeah, maybe that's it. It'd be like, is the quiz creator and I kiddies? Oh, baby mentioned. Among Us, haiku blocking, sentience, the crabs, made whole new language of stuff. Got banned. Blurble, scrunkly. I actually do like random words, you know. Even to this day, I'm like, yeah, the doggo, the pupper, the blurble, the scrunkly. I do use those in my vocabulary still. So I have to pick that. I actually, I was actually very close to playing Obey Me. So one day I was thinking of starting a new game, and for a game that's targeted towards like female players, basically. So I'm like, ooh, what should I play? And Obey Me was like, oh, maybe I should try that. But then I found Twisted Wonderland. So the funny thing is, because I found Twisted Wonderland and started playing Twisted Wonderland first, that I didn't end up playing Obey Me. So I don't know, in some other parallel universe, this Koa would have been Obey Me channel instead of making a Twisted Wonderland focus channel. Oh god, more song lyrics. I want to skip all these song lyrics. I can't. There's too many. These ads are also. All right, I found family. Ed Sheeran is Supreme Ginger. That is what happens when you stab 15 rats. Okay, cat girl. Here's Scrimble, Blimbo, and Gulp Shito that is going to get sent to the horse plinko by my own TV soiled hands. You know what? Sure. There are so many words in that. I will pick that one. We're almost there. 20:33. You drunk. We have less child. All bitches come from a child realm, sure. We went from Apollo to Pog. I'm a slippery, slimy. No, dad, he's a grandpa. Your will is speaking French. No idea having. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Where are you, a cop? Pick a thing I've said RRL. Wow, thanks. And I've just before. I could cook an egg. Hang on, finding a devil. Don't do the Carl Vine. Don't say that. I'll quiet. Slip this shit like it's soup, my guy. Um. Don't say that. I will cry. Pressed? So many ads. Make some artwork because I like art, but they're cropped. Ooh, Starry Night, Birth of Venus, Storm on the Sea of Galilee, Lady of Charlotte, Midsummer Eve, a Sunday Afternoon. The Belle Dame Sans Merci, and Skip. I don't know the history behind a lot of these artworks. I feel like if I knew kind of the history or the intentions behind the artwork a little more, I'd be able to fully appreciate it. But you know what? Let's just go with La Belle Dame Sans Merci. Pick your love language out of the official ones. I like words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service. Okay, now pick your love language. Food. Pick your love language out of the official ones. I thought I already chose this. Receiving. Yes. I feel like this answer came twice. Okay, pick your love language. Still receiving out of some non-official ones. I like receiving. Okay, saying a meme, sure. Reaching the end soon, isn't it? Pick a word I like that I associate with someone or many someones. Loyalty. Better to not love at all than lose what you have. Better to love than not at all. Pick a quote from a random place. You know, we got 2 left, so we're gonna keep doing this. Oh my god. Haiku bot. Was never meant to be. We exist. To fly is to love. Some other place. I'm gonna be. Oh my god, why is there so many universe words in here? Oh, that's a Minecraft ending poem. Okay. We exist to have always stuck. I don't know, man. Let's do haiku bot. I love that too. Yeah, I have a Tumblr. Thanks for the quiz. Alright guys, moment of truth. Trey Clover? Really? Oh, of all 22 characters on the trap, you give me Trey. Oh yeah, Treykin. I don't know, guys. Am I Trey coded? Am I Trey Clover all along? Trey, the basic one. Are you calling me a basic? Also, hi, Soul Kingdom creator. You calling me basic? Is that it? This is like, at the end of the day, I am just a Trey. I mean, you mentioned your love language of all food, so okay, that I kind of get. I do like eating. I do like cooking. Help! I got Jade. Hey, Jade is Jade's one of my faves, so I think that's a plus. I don't think it can be more basic than my U result. But you're the pro tag. You're basically the main character, right? You got that main character energy. We the basic gals like it when a man feeds us. Dude, honestly though, like Trey himself, because there's so many crazy characters in Twisted Wonderland, it makes Trey just look like a complete normie, like normal person in comparison. But to be honest, if Trey was in any other game, if Trey was in an Otome game, he'd be like one of the best choices, you guys. To be fair, he would be a really good green flag choice. But it's just really funny because I was like, this is not a result I would have expected at all. Yes, my plus is his mushroom fixation. Yes. Hey, Yessie. We did what Twisted Wonderland dorm you're in, and then this one was a really unhinged one where it was like what twist kin I assign you, and it was like 33 questions. And I kind of want to ask if the quiz creator is okay. It says because I skipped too much. Oh, all the song ones. I'm like, please stop putting song lyrics in your quizzes. I don't know any songs. You're forgetting he's still an NRC student. Oh man. What did everyone else get? Oh, 9% got you. Then 7% idiot. That's so funny. So valid. Jay, yeah. Where is Trey? Oh, Trey's like in the 2% down here. No one get Ruggy? No one's a Ruggy kin? No one's got assigned Ruggy as a kin? Oh, yes, okay. Congrats, you're the rare 0%. Poor Ruggy. Okay, well that was interesting. Kind of, yeah, slightly unhinged. Oh my god, how do I go back? I want to go back, guys. Okay. Okay, we'll go back there. I'm gonna go back to Quotev and see if we can get any other ones. Yeah, that was something. But you know what? The energy, the aura of that quiz we just took, it did take me back to like my middle school days on Quizilla. So you know what? The spirit of the quiz was there, and I can appreciate that. What else? Featured quizzes. I want to still see what popular ones. There was the dorm one we did. I don't know. Which one from like town that was coming to your house at 3 a.m. I have to do this one because I'm really curious. I'm gonna try this one. Which one from Octagonal Trio is coming to your house at 3 a.m. and why? To be honest, that sounds terrifying. No matter who it is. Why'd you click this quiz? Yeah, it looked interesting. You're walking home from school, work or shopping spree, and you happen to see SpongeBob SquarePants trying to cross the road. What do? Help him earn his trust, become friends with him, sacrifice him in a ritual made only for those weird mushroom guys you see singing happy songs in your dreams. Ask him to help me instead. Double and give it to the next person, I guess. This quiz might bed into my personal headcanon that Floyd's a nightcrawler. I would not be surprised. Find Floyd outside the dorm at like 3 a.m. You somehow became a part of your school's resident schemers. What skills are you bringing with you? Yap. Yapping is fun. The skill of not giving a shit. Lack of stamina. Hamster? Lots of hamsters? What's a hamster? Is that a hamster? Is that what the kids are saying these days? Hamster? I don't know. I think I'm bringing my skill of yap. I yap with you guys all the time. I'm like yapping on stream constantly. I think the one thing I can do is at least yap. I have no clue what a hamster is. I assume it means hamster. Is having legs fun, or would you rather do a deal with Azul and get a mermaid tail? Ooh. Someone's really obsessed with hamsters. Legs. Mermaid tail's boring. Make me a fish with my own head still attached instead. Do a deal and be all mysterious, because why not? You know what? I would like to fulfill one of my childhood fantasies of being a mermaid at the pool. So, you know what? Sure, why not? This is making me want to create one of these quizzes. Honestly? The more the merrier, right? No, that's horrifying. That third one. I'll make you a fish with your own head. Yeah, that's like the weird weird combination. Or you get those versions where you have a fish head, but like human legs, which also looks very scary. Emoji. Plugging my ears. Run to the mushroom. I punch you with a happy face. And then we hug and you get confused. Me pointing to the contract. Who? I wonder who is going with who. These emojis are kind of obvious, but I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, what do you think of personal space? I like personal space. If someone cries close to me, I make sure to start screeching. Your personal space equals my personal space. It's important when it's mine, but it's also fun invading other personal space. Me like personal space. Of course, it's a fucking Azul Ashen Grotto. Who's coming to my house at 3 a.m. is Azul fucking Ashen Grotto. You're woken up at 3:02 a.m. by the ominous sound of glass tapping. Not like someone's knocking on the window tapping. No, this is more sinister. Someone with purpose and deep-seated vengeance is clawing their way into your life tapping. You shuffle to the window half asleep, hoodie half on, socks mismatched. You expect a raccoon, a possum, maybe a sleep paralysis demon just vibing, but no. It's Azul Ashen Grotto. It's a tailored coat, holding a briefcase, and he is visibly trembling with rage. You open the window halfway. Why are you outside my house at 3 in the morning? He adjusts his glasses with the poise of someone actively suppressing an aneurysm. You know why. Your brain is slow. No, I don't? You do. His voice has the hiss of someone who has been practicing the speech for 10 years. You stole the pictures. You blink. The baby Azul ones? Yes, those. His glare intensifies. And don't act innocent. I know you photoshopped them into that underwater mayonnaise ad. Okay. What is that, or? Do you have any idea how many tentacle puns I had to endure this week? You try not to laugh. You fail. And on top of that, he snaps, voice now in CEO collecting debt modes. You owe me 3,428 thal marks in contract penalties. You freeze. Wait, I signed a contract? He smiles, too sweetly. You clicked, I accept the terms and conditions when you download that exclusive Azul and Baby Floaties pack. You open your mouth, you close it. You look behind him. Jade and Floyd are just standing in your yard. Jade's holding what looks like a bag full of legal documents. Floyd is gnawing on your lawn gnome. I can pay you in vibes? You offer weekly? Azul exhales through his nose. The briefcase opens with a snap. A puff of salt-scented steam emerges. A glowing quill, a contract written in abysmal squid Latin. A sticker that says, no refunds, no mercy. I'll give you one chance to return the photos, Azul says, and write a public apology in poem form, rhymed, with at least one positive comparison to a mollusk. You stare, you sigh. You go get your pen and paper. Okay? I got... Well, alright. Yeah, we got a little scenario. We got a whole fanfic at the end of that there. Everyone's getting Azul. You have the time to talk about Lord and Savior, the Sea Witch. Honestly, we've got his whole briefcase and paperwork. This Chris said only one of them, not all of them. The problem is, well, it comes in a package of 3. Yeah, of course, you know, he still got to get Jade and Floyd. Technically, yeah, which one from the Octagonal Trio, all of them actually showed up to my house, so I want a refund, because this was not... This was not correct marketing. Mr. Hampton. I love that, it's like 501. No Jade Lee Chancellors. Congrats to all the people who got Azul Ashen Grotto. We all got free fanfic out of that, I suppose. We're cooked, Koa. Yeah. Oh man. Alright, well, Azul came to our house at 3 a.m. How lovely, how insightful. Okay, Let's see, what other quiz do we want to do? Your Twisted Wonderland boyfriend, or let's see, we got a couple of those actually. Compatibility tests, unique magic. My goodness, several Yandere ones. Which popular character would idiot choose you? Which Twisted Wonderland character are you most like? Oh yeah, sure. Let's go with who's your Twisted Wonderland boyfriend, and then we can do who the first year roommate, because I want to know too. All right, who is your Twisted Wonderland boyfriend? How do you handle receiving constructive criticism? Wow, this sounds like a job application. Is this like a boy? Is this an application for it to be like a Twisted Wonderland girlfriend? Just someone sitting on the other side being like, all right, in order for me to be your Twisted Wonderland boyfriend, I need you to tell me a time. How do you handle constructive criticism? I value honest feedback. Try to listen objectively. Ask clarifying questions. Appreciate the time. Depends how the criticism is delivered. I see it as an opportunity to improve and grow. I try not to take it personally. I might feel a bit defensive initially, but I try to process it calmly, or I reflect on the feedback and consider how I can apply it. I reflect on the feedback and consider how I can apply it, I guess. Oh, choose 2 out of 3. Okay, I value honest feedback too. Opportunity to improve and grow. Yeah, I'll go with that. What's some of your core values? Independence and autonomy, honest integrity, kindness and compassion. Oh, only 2 to 3. Ooh, that's hard. Personal growth and learning. Yeah. I don't want to think about it too much, otherwise I'll be indecisive. Describe a time you faced a significant challenge. How do you handle it? This is just a job application. I'm pretty sure I've answered these questions when I'm applying to jobs. Significant challenge, sought advice, stay persistent. Broke it down to smaller, manageable steps and focused on one at a time. Yeah, this is literally, guys, this is literally a practice for job interviews. But I do appreciate these type of questions, because it's not very obvious which guy it is. I think we're applying for the test equivalent of the bachelorette or bachelor. Yeah, seriously. Great sense of humor, adapting my approach. Oof. Yeah, one step at a time. I sought advice and support. I rely on my problem-solving skills. How do you typically spend your free time? I tend to be spontaneous, engaging in creative hobbies. You know, mix of varieties. Relaxing, video games. Being physically active, exploring new places. I wish I did more traveling. I can't really say I spend my free time traveling, but I do wish I could travel. Working on personal projects or side hustle. I don't know, because I work on, I guess my YouTube channel is kind of a personal project, so I guess working on my personal projects. I swear to God, guys, if I get Trey again. Imagine you are working on a team project and a member is not pulling their weight. What do you do? This is a job application. For those of you who are looking for work, or those of you who may be applying for employment in the near future, take notes here. Take notes on these interview questions. Document the solution. I'll focus on ensuring my own tasks are completed. Try to tell them to get it together. Stop dragging a team down. Understand there's any underlying reasons for the lack of participation. Private conversation. Clearly communicate the team expectations. I'll offer support to see if anything I or the team can do to help them. Yeah, I think I've picked those two. Yeah, I'm getting some real deja vu here because one of the previous last jobs I had, they literally asked something like this. It's like, oh, what do you do if you're working on a project with someone and you need to rely on them to complete their part before you can do your part, but they're not responding to your messages? What do you do? You know, and then that was like one of my interview questions. And I had to be like, yeah, I would basically see their reason for why they're not, like, maybe it's something personal happening in their life that's like stopping them from being able to, you know, stay on the ball. Of course, I replied in a little more professional manner than that, but you get the gist of it, just a bit. You know, as a colleague taking credit for your idea during a meeting, how would you react? I am disappointed in them. I will no longer be in good terms. Politely and calmly clarifies my idea. I'll speak up in a moment to ensure my contribution is acknowledged. I'm gonna discuss it privately with them afterwards. Or focus on a positive outcome. I would try to maintain a professional demeanor, avoid being confrontational, or I would speak up in a moment. Oof, that's kind of hard actually. Multi-answered. Yeah, It also depends on the context, you know. It's kind of awkward to be like, actually, it's my idea, even though that is the case. Yeah, I'll do this. What's your typing style? Normal with proper grammar and punctuation. Enjoys a lot of emojis. Enjoys. Intentionally dry. I don't want to be dry, so I try expressive emotion. Good morning. I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to inquire about. Is this written by Malleus? Like, what? This is just like. I feel like if you ever tried to like message Malleus, this is like what he answers to all your requests. You'd be like, good morning, and then he'll be like, good morning. I hope that this email finds you in good tidings. I'm writing to inquire you about my request the other day. With like proper grammar and punctuation. Typing style. Yeah, actually I do a mix of uppercase and lower. What's your favorite love language? It's quality time and acts of service, so. What's your favorite love language? I like to give quality time. Your MBTI, you didn't include mine. Lols. Oof. That is like an entirely different type of I wouldn't say quiz or evaluation you have to do to figure your MBTI. What is everyone's MBTI? if you're okay with sharing. I actually don't know all the MBTI types, personalities off the top of my head, to be honest. It's a personality thing. I'm redoing mine. Okay. Mine's INTJ. Me too, actually. I'm doing test for that now. Yeah, I actually did it through my university. When I was in university, they had like a career counseling thing, and you can do like a long, like 1 hour test for your MBTI, and I ended up being INTJ. INFJ used to be INTJ. I do it one day. Yeah, cause like people change, right? And like as you can change over time. So sometimes your MBTI it works for a certain part, like certain time in or period in your life, and then it can change. But I am INTJ, you know. So some days it doesn't feel like that. I don't think I really fit in that that stereotype of INTJs. Which one you would you prefer you around? Introvert, pervert. I'm introverted, but sometimes I'm an ambivert. It depends on who I'm with. If I'm like with my friends and I'm like pretty extroverted, but there's like people I've never met in my life, I'm like, oh god. So I would say introvert, and I like ambivert. I don't really have a preference, to be honest. I vibe with both, so. What's an ambivert? Oh, so an ambivert is basically someone who is introverted and extroverted, which I guess seems like a paradox, but it's basically a mix of both. So I'm basically cool with people who can be introverted or extroverted. Too much energy. That's an extrovert. Extroverts have a lot of energy, but sometimes to be honest, I feel like I feed off of energy of people, though. You know, like a real demon thing of me to say, but when there's like certain people who like just admit all these, like, I would say extroverted energy, and they're like really excited. Sometimes I end up absorbing that energy. I'm like, yeah, you're excited, I'm excited now, and that just like feeding off of that, all those vibes. Choose an emoji. This is too obvious, and I don't know what this emoji is. I don't know what this one is. Ooh, shrimp. Oh, I am tempted to choose that. I'm gonna be. I want, but the cake also looks really good. I want to choose a shrimp emoji. That's what I'm feeling right now. My posture's been really bad, guys. I'm getting the shrimp posture from sitting at my desk all day. Oh, Silva! Princess coded. What a cute pose. Okay, completely unexpected. I got assigned Trey as a kid, and then my Twisted Wonderland boyfriend Silver. Oh, he's such a good boy, though. Aww. He is a prince. He's princess coded, but he's both a prince and princess at the same time. Just one very sleepy boy. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, Silver is true boyfriend material. He honestly is. Silver truly is like basically the prince on a white horse. The gallant knight. The honest to a fault. He will never hurt you. He will always protect. I got Riddle. Ooh, congrats. Plus with his Clubwear card out right now, Silver fans have been eating well. Yeah, oh my god. Silver's Equestrian Club card, he looks so good. I'm like, man, I don't know. I think it's because, you know, they changed his hair. Like, I really liked him in his Dawn Knight armor, but I really love the way he looks in his Equestrian Club wear. I'm like, ooh, he looks so dashing, so princely. Like a real male lead in a fairy tale. Still very accidental heartthrob. Yeah, he looks so good. What did everyone else get? Malleus Draconia. Oh, is a top choice for people. It's like a top result for people. Then Riddle and Leona. I love how it's like my answers are Silver, and then I like Floyd as number 2 there, with Malleus being number 3. I love how my bottom one is basically Vil. Total the bottom choice. Oh no. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Koa, we got nearly the same results. Oh my god, Lunar, get out of my head. We are twinning too hard. We are on the same wavelength. We are vibing on the same frequency. But okay, wow. Interesting results. To be honest, I am not expecting any of the results I've gotten so far, which is nice actually. I like being surprised. I got silver as well. Oh, same boyfriend. We can do a rotational share. Forgot to look at my results though. Well, number 2 I guess is a Floyd. And my choices there. It's funny. I'm glad Ace is not 0. Okay. That was I like that quiz actually, cause I love all the interview question quizzes, cause then you're not like basically brute forcing your way into the answer you want. Like honest answers, honest questions and answers. Okay, what was that? Oh yeah, we said we are gonna do the first years next, right? So we'll do that. So which of the Twisted Wonderland first years would be your roommate? That doesn't really tell me how many questions there are in total. I guess we can see by the progress bar here. And they were roommates. That's how it starts. What is the most important quality for your roommate to have? Childish, really fun, someone who's chill and hardworking, outdoors and soft-spoken, will protect me, or always partying. A roommate that always parties sounds like an absolute disaster. I'd be like trying to study or like work on stuff, and then they'd just be like, depends though, are they partying in the room or are they partying like outside, you know? Because if they're always partying outside, at least you have the house to yourself. But if they're always partying inside the house, that's like a disaster. I would say someone who's chill and hardworking. I need to have like a chill roommate. Choose an aesthetic. How you like your dorm room decorated? Ooh, library theme, lots of books. Apple themed, athletics theme, dark and spooky, robotic theme. Yes, I want my room to be robotics theme, said no one ever. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever really met someone that's like, yeah, I want like my room to have like robo vibes, you know? I'm like, you know, maybe like a gamer room, you want some like RGB lights, that kind of makes sense. But it's weird when you're like, yes, I want a robot theme specifically. You're like, okay, dark and spooky, you know, there's gothic style, there's like dark academia. I've seen people decorate that way. I don't know what athletic theme is. It just means you have like workout equipment in your room, I guess. But out of all these ones, probably the library. I just like a lot of bookshelves. Or like, I want some glass cases to display all my figures and Nendoroids. Are you your early riser or do you sleep in? I'm not waking up until someone makes me. I like to sleep in, but not too late. I like to watch the sunrise. I'm an early riser. I have a pretty consistent sleep schedule. Like I was just like, cause I work basically 8 to 4 job. So I don't want to do a 9 to 5. I work an 8 to 4, so I wake up earlier. Because I like getting off work earlier. So I choose to work earlier to get off work earlier. How clean do you keep your room? Spotless, I'm always cleaning. Some clutter, super messy, clutter in the limits. It depends though, because there's like messy in terms of like papers and stuff messy, and then there's messy as in like food, crumbs, and bags. I cannot stand rooms that are like covered in crumbs and like empty bags of like snacks and stuff. But I do have a lot of like papers and like miscellaneous stuff on my desk, so I have some clutter. I like everything within arm's reach, so my desk is always full of stuff. But I don't have like any like crumbs or food. There are songs again. Oh no. Well, I'm almost there. We'll see. What are your thoughts on sharing, borrowing clothes, food, and other items? No, never. Mine. Like to share anything? Depends on what it is. We can split the common items like cleaning products, snacks, entertainment, but some things are personal. For my roommate? Absolutely not. Do not touch my food unless I've made leftovers and I told them they can have it. Do not take my food. Ever. Unless I said so. And I'm like, borrowing clothes? No. I like to know where my stuff is at all times. So, what about the messy kind of clothes left around? Laundry. I think like I do leave like my dirty clothes like on a dresser. I can't leave them on the floor. It's when you put when stuff is left on the floor that really bothers me. But if it's like on top of like a dresser or closet, whatever, it's like okay, that's not as bad. Problem with song ones, I hear them too much, so I hate most of them. Yeah, the pains of having be overexposed to a song. To be honest, I keep a tin of the Pringles Tamago Sando chips before 5 years ago. I'm like, that sounds like a really tasty flavor. Tamago Sando, just egg sandwich Pringles? Now I'm curious what they taste like. Yeah, it depends on what it is, cause we can share cleaning products and stuff, but like not my clothes and not my food. Because I'd like to know where my stuff is. What temperature do you like to keep the dorm room at? I like it freezing, in the middle, not too hot, not too cold. I don't like the cold, but I don't really want it to be like super hot either. Which of these is your favorite song? Oh god. Our song, I don't know any of these. Life is still going on. Unstoppable. Okay. Wolves. Zero the Hero, I guess? I don't know if Zero the Hero is a favorite song. It is a song I like, but I just don't know these. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Zero the Hero. Zero the Hero. What kind of plushie do you have? Would you choose? I have a lot of plushies, so it's gonna be hard to say. Crocodile, wolf, poison apple, chicken plushie, heart plushie, teddy bear plushie. I think a chicken plushie would be really cute though. I'm surprised you don't know Taylor Swift. I don't care too much for them personally, but I don't mind her songs. I'm more familiar with Taylor Swift's like older songs. Like I was still, if you hand me the mic at karaoke, I would still sing Taylor Swift songs. Like I like Love Story. And like there's some select songs that I do like from her, but I'm not really up to date with her like her albums and stuff. So I feel like I've more so I'm familiar with her older ones. I'll say chicken plushie. The problem is that I do listen to a lot of songs, but yeah, it's mostly J-pop and even the K-pop songs. Sometimes I like a lot of songs, but I don't know who sings them because I don't really keep track of artists. I mostly just listen to, I pick and choose the songs individually. Which of these movies would you watch? I mean, I've watched them all. Lion King, Hercules, Sleeping Beauty, superhero, horror movie, romance movie, Alice in Wonderland. This is okay. It depends, cause the question is it the live action version or is it the animated version? That makes a big difference, cause I loved all the animated versions of, you know, like Lion King, Sleeping Beauty. I probably watched Sleeping Beauty so many times in my life, cause I owned it on VHS. Like, it was like the one Disney movie my parents had. Like, for some reason they only bought one Disney movie for me, and it was Sleeping Beauty. But I did also have like Lion King 2 and Mulan 2 on DVD for some reason. This one's unfair. I'll watch both of them, but I choose Alice because of brave art direction. Yeah, I actually remember, I think I watched the Alice in Wonderland, like this one, the Tim Burton one, in the movie theater when it came out. I remember it was like, it was nice. I didn't mind it. All But Hercules has a live action remake. I heard that they're also making a live action, like Hercules movie. I remember there was like, we're seeing an article out there that they like were planning on making a live action Hercules. But yeah, it's hard. I don't really watch romances, to be honest. I don't really watch horror movie or superheroes. I'm gonna say Sleeping Beauty because I've watched it so many times as a kid. I'll just say it. Sleeping Beauty. Why? Like, why I don't watch romances? Like romance movies? To have a fun weekend, which activity would you pick to do if you're a roommate? Visiting and tending a garden, playing board games? Sparring, yes. Who does sparring with their roommate? Who has, like, how many people out there have a roommate that actually does the same sport as them that involves sparring? I don't want to hang out with my roommate. We just live together. Playing sports, going to the library, apple picking. In Koa, I'm in the blue aurora, blue dress hill. The Hercules live. Oh yeah, the Hercules live action remake. Yeah, I don't know if they're still making it, especially after the absolute disaster that was a live action Snow White movie. So, but I remember seeing that they want to do live action Hercules. So I think so too. Actually, the most recent article I encountered was that they wanted to make a live action Hercules movie, but was it the Russell brothers wanted to have it be like a Hades movie, while Disney wanted them to be faithful to the adaptation or something. So there's like some like conflict in terms of like which direction they want the movie to go towards. Okay, getting his crap. Training. I choose Sleeping Beauty too. It was a favorite of mine when I was a kid. Yeah, I've watched it so many times, and I think it was just, I was like, I'm surprised my parents didn't get me more Disney movies. I don't know why it was only the one. You know what? I don't think my parents even got me that Sleeping Beauty movie. I think it was a gift. I think someone else, like a family friend, gifted that movie to me. Let's play board games. Hey, Deuce! You know what? I would love to have Deuce as my roommate. The reformed delinquent. Nice pick! Your Twisted Wonderland roommate is Deuce. Straight-laced student with a not-so-straight path. He's trying his hardest to walk the right path and be a model student, but that fiery temper still flares up. If you're the support type, you'll bring out his best. What to expect? A tidy room, thank fucking god. Intense study sessions where he insists you both get A's. Emotional talks about doing better for people you love. The occasional slip up that ends in mid-chaos. You're the kind of person who believes in second chances and appreciates effort. If you can handle a little hot-headedness and help him stay focused, Deuce will be a fiercely loyal friend who'd ride into battle or a pop quiz beside you. You know what? I'm really happy with this answer, because I think Deuce would be a really good roommate. The source material, faithful to the source material. Yeah, complaining about faithfulness to the source material where they already have not done that. You have deuce, I have ace. Yeah, a deuce duel, let's go. I got setback, I ain't complaining. I mean, once you get past his biases. Yeah, you just have to ignore the picture of portrait of Malleus that stares at you from across the room. But aside from that, he's pretty diligent. Got Jack and honestly would work out well. Yeah. I think most of the first years actually make pretty decent roommates. If you think about it. Cause I'm like, you know, Epple seems like pretty pretty good. And then Deuce also as well. Jack is also really chill. He kind of does his own thing. So, I mean, most of the first years are just really good choices. At least with setback, he will ask before using something. Yes, it won't just steal your stuff. I feel like, you know what's funny? I think out of the first years, I think the worst roommate would be Ace. If you think about everyone else, literally the worst first year would be Ace, because I feel like Ace would sometimes just take your stuff and be like, oh, you got snacks just lying around. He might just like take a bite here and there, not tell you. I got the same number of answers for Sebek, which is very different from Jack. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, it looks like I got Deuce, and then it was tied. It was actually tied with Ortho, so that's very interesting. Second years, on the other hand, and the third years are worse. Yeah, first years are good. They're all good boys. Yeah, Ace would kind of steal stuff, and then he'll go be like, "Oh, sorry, Juaritas, like my bad." And then, but he'll kind of just like shrug it off. So you might get mad at Ace, but then he'll just kind of like, it's like, okay, I'll like pay you back for it. Ortho, the roommate, sounds so wholesome. Yeah, Ortho would be such a sweet roommate. He doesn't cause a mess. He's like really polite. And like, you know, you can play video games with him, and he's just so sweet. So good choices. Deuce, I'm happy with Deuce. Weapon also happy with Ortho as my roommate. They're good boys. We'd vibe. We get along. Like, will the quiz take me back? Oops, I went too far back. Oh no. No, I want to go, yeah, back to Quotev. Okay. I mean, that was cute. Very nice. I think, let's see. Oh yeah, there was one that's on, I found one that was on Trivia Creator that's like, can you guess the Twisted Wonderland characters by these bad descriptions? I feel like we'd do well on this. It's only 10 questions though, so it feels really short. You do a 1v1 or live group. Oh, live group competition. 10 questions for guessing the Twist character. Okay, hold on. Cool. I want to host and play. Invite players. All right, guys. I'll copy a link here. Feel free to join, I guess, for 10 questions of can you guess the Twisted Wonderland character by these bad descriptions. I think we'll nail it. I think we do pretty well. I'll give a moment if everyone wants to join. If I don't know if it works for people. How I join? I think you just click on the link. Okay, Lunar Light, have a good time. No. Ooh. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3. 4 plays so far, including moi and Link. Oh, I think I sent the link above. Only guys are able to see it. I sent the link if you scroll up. Hopefully it works, actually. I haven't actually tried clicking on a link myself. Like, what does I do if I click on it? Here. Give it a little bit more time. Anyone else joins? Got Poppy, Allie, Little KC, Kitness. It didn't really specify how many players you can have. I think we just as many can. And we have Moon. Okay. I think that's cool. We're gonna go with 6 players then. How about that? Anyone else that joins later, you guys can follow along on screen. Let's start. Though you guys can see my answers, so no cheating. Oh, there's a timer. Okay, okay. I know who this is. Ha ha ha. Oh, I guess this also scores you how fast you answer it. I didn't realize. I was just like giving some time to wait for it. Oh, so fast, guys. I keep getting error. Oh no, Soul Kingdom. I mean, who's somehow Stalker, who's somehow French. Chronically Online Fire. I like the pictures though. It's a nice touch. There's all the shitpost pictures included in each question. There's also I also really like this picture. The takoyaki. That is basically Octavino. That's such an Octavino mood. What are these images? I like them though. Moon swing sushi. And that bird is so kind. That a big paella? That looks oh good. I'm sorry guys, I almost felt like cheating. I just clicked really fast, but hey! Good job everyone! You did great. We answered all the questions with very, very vague descriptions, but I think I enjoyed the images more, more than anything. Ooh, second place! Yay! Congrats, everyone! I mean, technically, Moon and Kitness are tied here. I feel like you guys are basically sharing that bronze. Woo! Good work, guys. I wish there was another more Twisted Wonderland quizzes of this nature, because it's fun actually being able to play with others, but I think this was the only one I was able to find that was twist related. But good job all. We did well. Let's see. Going back to the twist quizzes, which one should I do next? Hmm. Being returned back to your office basement view, are you likely to see? Compatibility tests. Unique magic. Imagine twist quizzes on Kahoot. Oh my god, Kahoot. Kahoot's so fun to play. Same thing with Jackbox. Jackbox games are also really fun to play as well with other people. But I don't own Jackbox. So it's I'm curious though how many players Jackbox can support, because I'm like, that's right, we could technically just play random Jackbox games as well. I'm late, so I don't know which ones you did already. Oh, we already did the Dorm Sorter and your Twisted Wonderland boyfriend, and which one from Octagonal is coming to your house at 3 a.m. So I'm kind of like scrolling down more. I know there's like other, wow. Yeah, there's like other pages as well. So, I mean, do we want to do the Yandere one? There's like 2 Yandere ones here. Depends on the Jackbox game. Some have 8 players at least. Okay. Yeah, there's some that are 8 players, and then there's like 8 players, and then the rest are like the audience who can also play too. Yeah, audience can also play along. So, that actually could be a potential one. Play some Jackbox games. All right. Twisted Wonderland Yandere then, or your Twisted Wonderland Yandere? Wow, there's like 2. 6 weeks ago, or May 16, 22. Pair the boyfriend answer. Okay, let's just pick the one on that's higher up here. Your Twisted Wonderland Yandere. So we got Kin, we've got boyfriend, and now we have Yandere. So good luck to us. Your Twisted Wonderland Yandere. You received a beautiful anonymous gift with a cryptic note attached. The note hints at deep admiration bordering on obsession. How do you respond? Try to analyze it, searching for clues. Keep the gift, remain cautious. I don't know what to feel. I should give my friends or ask people curious about their opinions. It means a gift, why would I be bothered? I'm getting something, not losing anything. I'd be happy and curious about who sent it. I'd be flattered but also a bit uneasy, trying to figure out who sent it. Or I'd discard it immediately, feeling creeped out. So for you, have a Trey Kid and Silver BF. If one of them's also Yandere somehow, then well, I'm sure the Fish Mafia can help you. I can't imagine Silver being a Yandere. He seems like the least likely candidate for that. Oh. A beautiful gift with a cryptic note. Basically search for clues. I'd be like, okay, like who sent me this? What is it? Are there like another hidden clue maybe? I'm kind of paranoid. I'm kind of a paranoid person. You discover that someone has been secretly collecting items that you've touched or used. What goes through your mind? A strange mix of unease and a twisted sense of being cherished. I wouldn't be bothered. Maybe they have a crush on me, which is flattering. A strong sense of violation and I need to understand their motives. Disgust and desire to distance myself from this person immediately. Fear and the feeling of being watched and controlled. Confusion and hope that there's harmless explanation. Oof. Secret collecting items that have touched or used. Probably confused. It'd be like, why? And it's like, what items are you collecting? Like my pencils? My tissues? Also depends on what's being collected here. I'm like, no, I don't... Because I'm like, at the same time, wouldn't they just be like literally stealing my stuff if they're hoarding it? You find yourself in a situation where someone is spreading rumors about you, damaging your reputation. How do you handle it? Try to confront the person directly, ignore the rumors. Feel deeply hurt and isolate myself, rely on my friends for support, and try to collectively address the rumors. Ignore them, become intensely focused on my achievements, hoping to overshadow the negativity. I don't care about some stupid rumors. Or I will respread the rumor and clear the false rumors on my own. Just put down an Uno reverse there. It's like, oh, you're gonna spread rumors about me? Well, I'm gonna spread rumors about me. And then those rumors are gonna unrumor your rumors. Not a confrontational kind of person, but I don't want to just let it happen. Yeah, this is like, I don't want to go and start, you know, accusing people, but I don't want to just sit back and let my good name be tarnished. Probably rely on my friends for support, collectively addressed it, be like, hey, you know, spread the word, it's not me. Which of these best describes your approach to forming close relationships? I'm cautious, take my time to truly open up to someone. Once I form a bond, become very invested. I tend to become intensely attached to people I admire or feel a strong connection with. I love warm and close bonds. I try to make many with friendly approach. I value deep connections built on mutual trust and respect, allowing them to develop naturally. I'm a cautious and paranoid type. So I'm going to go with the first one. I'm just like, everyone, it's just all the scrutiny. Which of these devoted behaviors would you find the least unsettling? Going through your phone and socials without permission. Constantly showing up unexpectedly whenever you are. Enforcing strict rules for your own good. Possessively keeping you close and discouraging interactions with others. Subtly manipulating situations to keep you dependent on them. Becoming fiercely protective and limiting perceived threats. The least unsettling is probably them just showing up wherever I am. It's kind of like, oh, okay, you're here, kind of weird. The other ones feel a little more like a direct interaction. I'd say showing up unexpectedly. What is your initial reaction to the idea of someone being intensely fixated on you? Intrigued, as long as their intentions are pure. Concerned about potential control and loss of freedom. Depends on the person and their level of intensity. As long as they respect my boundaries, it could be interesting. Uneasy, as it suggests a lack of healthy boundaries. Or terrifying and I want to distance myself immediately. Initial reaction to the idea of someone being intensely fixated on you. I mean, it kind of depends on the person and what kind of intensity it is. And what the fixation is, you know? Because you think about it, it's like, oh, there's like, fixation can also be like admiration, right? If someone's like, oh my god, like, I admire you for like your work or what you do, I mean, like, okay, you know, that's kind of flattering. But if they're like really intensely fixated for the sole purpose of wanting to engage in a romantic relationship right off the bat, then that's kind of creepy. Oh, so I think for me, yeah, it depends who it is and the intensity, you know. Which of these negative traits in a partner would you find the most tolerable? Jealousy and possessiveness, a brooding nature and tendency towards dramatic flair, manipulative streak masked by concern, a volatile temper and a need to protect what's theirs, stubbornness and strong need for control, or social awkwardness and a tendency towards isolation. What do you find most tolerable? The jealousy one is unstable if you're in a relationship. Yeah, it kind of like this. I feel is like, I feel like a lot of couples might be, you know, jealous if their partner gets attention from like other people wanting to have romantic intentions towards them. I mean, like I say normal, but like in quotations, right? Because it doesn't mean that everyone feels the same way. But that's like if you're in a relationship. If they're jealous and possessive of you before being in a relationship, then that's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm like, this feels standard almost, and I see it a lot in most relationships. Then yeah, social awkwardness, because I'm like, I'll tell you, manipulatory. Yeah, it's probably either jealousy or possessiveness, or social awkwardness and tendency towards isolation. I'm like, that's probably last. I'm going with the last one. That was a hard one, because I'm like, I see both working. What do you think is the underlying motivation behind yandere behavior? Oh, that's the thing. There's so many different types of yanderes, you know? Warped sense of love, belief their actions are justified, inability to form healthy attachments, and a tendency towards obsession, possessive instinct driven by a need to protect and keep their beloved safe. They're just crazy, lol. They're just crazy, and I love it. A deep, albeit misguided form of affection and a fear of loss, a desire for control and dominance over another person. Okay, this is hard only because these cover different types of yanderes. Yeah, like there's so many different types. You have the type of yandere that's like the jealous possessiveness, the ones that like want to protect you. They feel like they have to protect you either because they are like, I don't know, the childhood friend trope, or they're like someone that is your friend or close friend, and they're like, oh, I need to protect it because, you know, we've been together for so long, but now he or she is getting attention from other people, and I don't like that, so I'm going to be like having yandere behaviors because, you know, we were together first. We've been together for so long. So I feel like there's that type of yandere. And then there's the obsessive yanderes who are like, oh my god, I just met you, but like I'm in love with you. The like instant attraction yanderes are like, I am obsessed with you now. Then you have the idolizing yanderes. They're like, I don't know, I guess you kind of see it in terms of like, let's say the person is like a pop star or idol or some sort of celebrity, and they have like a really obsessive fan that like is basically cray cray because they're just worship them to like on this level of, if I can't have you, no one else can. You're mine because I'm the Lulu. Yeah, I think this question leans you towards your favorite type of yandere. That's like perfect blue. It's perfect. I'm like, yes. I want to say yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, does that count? Does a perfect blue guy count as a yandere? He is, right? Where it's like the parasocial obsession to the max. Mind you, he's not an attractive yandere type, but still. So I don't know. I guess I have to pick my preferred yandere, which is kind of funny, because I generally don't go for yanderes, but there are exceptions that I make. So That's a distinctive deep form of affection and a fear of loss. Oof, yeah. Probably the first one or the second last one for me. Yeah, I will say second last. Let's go. Let's go for that. I'll talk about more of the yandere type. I guess I don't mind. Which of these yandere behavior would be least tolerant to? Oof. They would swerve you a relationship and ignore my clear boundaries. They use guilt trips, emotional blackmail, underhanded tactics. Show up unexpectedly. They openly threaten or intimidate. They jealousy manifests as uncontrollable rage and physical aggression towards anyone they perceive as a threat. Constantly try to keep me away from my friends and family, making me completely alone. Oh my god. Go to my phone, read my messages. They try to dictate every aspect of my life. These all sound horrible. Least tolerant to. Oh my god. That's hard because I'm like, there's so many of these I hate. Probably dictate every aspect of my life from what I wear to who I talk to. Like that level of controlling is like, oh, because for me it's like the type of yanderes I cannot stand are the controlling ones who basically try to like mold and shape their love interests to their ideal, or try to basically like tell them exactly what they should do. And then pick a song. I don't know the song. Play with Fire, Honey Pie, Cupid. Feeling lonely. Something just like this. Closer. Isn't this a Taylor Swift song? So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover. Isn't that that's a T Swift song, isn't it? Right? Fruit, fruit, fruit with the 2 O's. Barbie girl. Diet Mountain Dew is a song. Wildest dream. Way back home. Oh my god! Why are there so? Holy shit! This is a long list. Red Night Circulation? I can't even skip it. Deもそうなっちゃダメ、もうそうなっちゃほら、心は4月やもっともっと。Dun dun 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 dun. I don't know these songs. I just gotta pick the words that look right. I can't read Korean, so half of these lyrics don't make sense to me because I can't read Korean. Let's go with Cupid, because I have no clue. Your riddle rose hearts? Did I not say my least favorite type of yandere? Did I not just like tell you guys what my least type of favorite yandere is? Leaving absurd, utterly and completely against the rules. Rule number 398 of the Queen of Hearts laws clearly states that, well, it should state that once you're under my care, you shall not attempt to abscond. Such disobedience will not be tolerated. This, well, it's a secure location, perfectly contained. Think of it as a disciplinary measure, a timeout if you will. Once you understand the error of your ways, once you realize that your place is here with me, then perhaps we can discuss your misguided desire to leave. But until then, you will remain here, under my watchful eye. For your own good, of course, and for the preservation of order. I'm like, did they, I feel like they purposely picked the choices that I like the least. We're not getting out of the house anymore. No! That is the yandere I like the least. Okay, before I go into my whole rant, let me look at my results. What is this result? Riddle, then Jamel, then Idia. And I think it's so funny Azul has been like the bottom of every quiz I've done so far. Oh Oh my god. At least you can beat him up this game. I got the controlling 3 years. What's funny, I'm pretty much the same height as Riddle. So like, we literally will be at eye level with each other. We're the same height. That'd be such a funny thing. They got the ones we released. Like, I feel like it. I feel like it's rigged. I feel like it's literally the Yandere I like the least. But yeah, anyways, Yandere rant incoming, because so I'm not like a Yandere connoisseur. I don't like, I know some people are like, ooh, you know, go straight into the Yandere tags, or if a game has a Yandere option in it, they will go for it. That's not me. I don't go for Yanderes, because like most of the time they don't appeal to me. But there are some exceptions that I am okay with. So like, I think if I had to pick a favorite Yandere type, my favorite Yandere would be Mr. Scarlatella from Hama Cypher. Where it's like, it's really funny, because I'm like, I don't really like the Yanderes, but I really like Mr. Scarlatella from Hama Cypher. But I think that's because his type of Yandere, he's not human, first of all. So I think there's like the inhuman concept of it. He's not human. He is a literal monster ghost being. And he is just basically the Lulu and thinks that you're in love with him, and he's like trying to get your attention, but is really unsettling in the ways he tries to get your attention. So I feel like that kind of Yandere, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm kind of cool with that, you know, because the Yandere I like the least. So I like Mr. Scarlatella. I think it's because, you know, he's that. Second place, even though I haven't really played it recently, I know a lot of people feel that Caleb from Love and Deep Space is like Yandere coded. And like, if he is, I actually don't really mind. I actually do like Caleb's character. I think like Caleb has like layers to him. And even if he was a Yandere, I feel like he's the type of Yandere who is like, he's extremely protective of the MC, but he will not hurt the MC. So my number one rule in Yanderes is, in a Yandere appealing to me, is that they must not hurt the female lead or the MC. Because as soon as they do that, I'm like, I'm out. Peace out. I'm gone. But if they're Yandere, they're like obsessed with the like whatever their object of affection, and you know, maybe they're crazy. Maybe they are actually cray. They may be even a serial killer. You know, maybe they go murder people, whatever. But they do not hurt their love interest. That is the most important point for me. And I don't know, have you guys ever read the manga like I think it's called Firefly Wedding? It's like Hotaru no something. But basically the male lead in that manga series is like a Yandere. He's Yandere coded. Like, that guy is crazy. He's Yandere, but he's in love with the main female character. But he won't hurt her, or won't like purposely hurt her. And I like that. It's like a manga where I read it, I'm like, oh my god, it's kind of a train wreck, but I'm liking it. So that's my thing. And third point in the Yandere is like, not only do they not hurt their love interest, but they don't like basically trap them. Which is why I wasn't a big fan of Toma in like Amnesia, the Otome game, because I like Toma as a character, but I did not like the whole cage thing that he had going on. I don't like the whole thing was an absolute disaster to me. I did not like the cage. I'm like, no, please, I don't want the main character to be in the cage. I don't want her to be locked up. So yeah, I don't like the bad endings where the character, they get locked up by the yandere and then they're kind of like stuck in their basement or something. I'm like, at least let her be able to like do her stuff even if they're watching close by or something. I don't know. So I'm like, it's so unfortunate. I'm like, no, Riddle, no, you don't. And please don't keep me in your basement. I like to touch grass, you know. Leo, Leona, Malleus will tear each other apart. Soul save you. God bless. Third year Yandere triangle. That GG. That's all I can say. Yeah, aggressive yanderes. Not a fan. I don't like it when they're violent against their love interest. I don't like it when they are like physically aggressive or like, you know, keep them tied up or locked up. The thought of famous Veil being into me is just wow. Gives me such vibe. It's just like, oh, the celebrity is the one that's into you, but then it goes downhill. Or like Yandere Villeneuve's soul for that reason. Just find it interesting. Yeah, where I think that is a trope, right? Where you're like, it's like the popular boy in school, or like the attractive guy in your neighborhood, the celebrity that you thought was out of your reach is actually into you. Is I think it's like it's a trope I've seen, and I'm like, you know, I can understand that. I can kind of get it. Really interesting concept. But yeah, okay, so Kid with Trey, my Twitch Wonderland boyfriend is Silver, and I guess the yandere is Brittle. Equestrian Club is starting to get into some drama here. So, Riddle, I'm like, no, I don't like to be locked up. My worst kind of yandere, unfortunately. Let's see whether... Oh, yeah, that's right. My tab. I mean, again, it's like some nice, good questions. Was not expecting that. Alright, we've got our yandere. We've got our boyfriend. My boyfriend and my yandere are the same. Send help. It was all part of his scheme all along. Was he a yandere first, or was he a boyfriend first? Ooh. The timeline. That's what we have to question. I'm curious. I went on the next page to see what's in the next page too. Sorting quiz. Which houseborn character be your friend? Which Hearts of Mule student are you? Yeah, we got a lot of dormitory ones, like which character you are, which boyfriend you have. Yes, sign the houseborn. Boyfriend quiz. Character assignments. I want to see what's on the other one. That was the weirdly unhinged one. I'm like, maybe we can do another unhinged one. Let fate choose a Twisted Wonderland kin. What Twisted Wonderland character are you? But I refuse to hold back. Okay. That one sounds interesting. Which door I'll put you in? 7 possible bachelors. Only 7? Okay. Which door you belong in? Which this last quiz had all the characters. Yeah, I see some of them are missing. I guess not everyone is really a yandere. Oh my god, guys. How well do you know Jade Leech? Okay, I have to take this one. How well do I know Jade Leech? We'll take that one. And then we can decide which one after. Let's go. How well do you know Jade Leech? Alright. Alright. Enter my name. Let fate choose your Twisted Wonderland kin. Yeah. We can take a look at that one too. After this Jade quiz. A cat keeps trying to remove her kittens. Oh, and in your room. Oh no, she's got kittens. That's so cute. How old are the kittens? What color are they? A Rook isn't on the last because I think it's just the Overblood boys. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm like, oh, you're gonna have a Twist Wonderland Yandere quiz, and for some reason Rook isn't on it, or even Jade. Honestly, Jade kind of gives off Yandere vibes, to be honest. What dorm does Jade Leech reside in? Oh yeah, oh my god, guys, hard question. I don't know, guys. I think he's from Pomfure, right? They're only a few days old. Oh, that's so cute. I hope the kittens are doing well. Congrats to the mama cat. What position is Jade Leech in? Common student. Book 7 Ace gives off Yandere. Really? Oh, I guess like we haven't been in his dream yet, so we'll find out. You had 5. Wow. One is her color and the others look like the dad. The mom's genes need to fight back harder. What side is Jade Leech's dark gray hair strand? Or right side. Yeah, it forms the J. He taught us this. Who is the older Leech twin? They're twins. None. Oh my god, size of my ads. Correct! Yes, he's not the youngest or oldest. They all, I guess they hatched at around the same time, and who knows, they had more siblings. How many exclusive SSR cards Jade has on JP? Not counting dorm uniforms, clubwear, or birthday cards. So Jade, he has Halloween was one. He had a clubwear, but clubwear doesn't count. And then he recently had the Eternity float. So that has to be 2. I assume this is a recent quiz. I don't know how old this is actually. Let me see. I don't know if it tells me. I don't know if it tells me, yeah. But anyways, it's 2. Oh, okay, so it's pretty... Oh, right! Right, it's okay, so it's up to like the Octavia dream. So it does not include Eternity Flow, but it does include the Mermaid Fin card. I almost purged that card from my memory because Jade was such an ass to me on the gacha. I think I just forgot about it existed, right? The cursed mermaid cards that have financially ruined me. What are Jade's biggest interests? He likes mushrooms. He likes mountains. And he likes terrariums. Oh yeah. We know his hyperfixations. What was Jade's wish during the Wish Upon a Star event? Become a cop. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Imagine Jade's like, I have decided on my future goals after Night Raven College. I decided I would become an ocean cop, a sea cop, a mer cop. Bigger family. No need to wish for that. We can make it happen. Be houseboard. No, I know it was that Zul's and Floyd's dream. He wanted their dreams to come true. That was Deuce's, right? Yeah, Deuce's wish was to become a magical police officer. Which Leech twin had been squeezed during Vignette? That was Floyd. We squeezed him for his eel juice. Yes. Yeah, we both... We squeezed Floyd to make Phil's facial cream, so it's covered in Floyd juices. How many birthday cards between the twins have interactions in the Groovy? How many birthday cards between the twins have interactions Between the twins. So is it like adding both of them or Well, they're. Let me think. How many years has it been in Twist? Cause their Union Jacket, right? I tried to get the Groovy for birthday, the birthday one, the first birthday. First birthday, they shared the cake together. Then their Union Jacket, right? No, not their Union Jacket. The Union Jacket was getting pied in the face, or was it the Union Jacket? Now I'm confused. No, they shared the cake in the birthday suit, the birthday boy suit in the first year. Then they got pied in the face. But then their they're on their brooms and they were sharing a Groovy with their brooms. I don't know. I don't think they shared. No, they definitely didn't share Groovy in the Platinum Jacket. So that's like 2 then. It has to be 2. Yeah. So yeah, birthday boy card, Floyd stealing Jade's strawberry because they were sharing a cake, and the broom cake card, we saw Floyd grabbing Jade's hat. So I was right. Because yeah, they weren't in Union Jacket because they were getting pied in the face, and then in the Platinum Jacket they were looking at paintings separately. Which and then this year is and then yeah, they had the comfy wear, the Groovy are separate too. Who was said by Azul to be the least difficult to handle for the twins? For the twins. Who was said by Azul to be the least difficult to handle? I'm actually trying to remember this. Probably Jade, but I know that according to Jade's mother, Georgina, Jade's actually the more menaced of the two. Incorrect. Oh, yes. So, Azul agrees with mother. It's like Jade is devious in his own way. Okay, interesting. We got... So, both Jade's mom and Azul have been like, yeah, Jade's the one you gotta watch out for. You gotta be careful when it comes to that. Which of these are Rook's names for Jade? Monsieur Curiosity, Mrs. Spontaneous, Monsieur Mastermind. Mastermind, the diabolical schemer. What was Jade's first SS card? Oh yeah, that was... What? Jade's first SSR card. That's gotta be a dorm uniform then. Twins' birthday awards were released before the Book of Octagonal. They both said, which made both their first SSR card be the birthday boys. Okay, is this a JP server or English server? Because big difference. Because on the EN server, there was like the onslaught of like, it was the dorm card. But the boys were released before the Book of Octagonal. What? Wait, what? Before the Book of, which made both their first SSR card be the birthday boy one? That doesn't make sense. Cause Twist released, okay, so Twist and Wonderland English server released in January. The Tweel's birthdays are in November. I'm pretty sure Book 3 came out before November. That does not sound right. I don't think this is correct. Book 3 would have been out before November because Twist was released in January, and then Book 1 came along. Well, the prologue and Book 1 were out in like January, February, and then it was like an onslaught though. I remember it was like, yes, because I remember because Azul's birthday was in February. And then they released SSR Azul Dormitory around the same time because I was suffering pulling for all those cards at that time. So actually, their dorm cards came first because they came out around the time of Octagonal release, around Azul's birthday, which made like an entire Octagonal banner massacre for gacha players. So I think, I don't know, this is not right. I'm arguing this. It's same thing with JP. Because in JP, here's the thing. In JP, Twisted Wonderland came out in March, like late March in Japan, on the JP server. I did not join the JP server until after Octavno got released. And that was definitely before November, because I joined like in May. Yeah, around May or June. So this is incorrect, guys. Trust me on that. That was not right. What was the dish made with Jade cultivated mushrooms in his laboratory vignette? Oh, it was a mushroom risotto, because Silver ate it and he really liked it. Book 3 was released on February 4th. Yeah, see, I remember it was in the same month that Azul's birthday was, and I was in great pain pulling for all those matters. So that answer was not right. What was Jade's signature spell catchback? He can only use it on... The effect is not 100% guaranteed. He can only use on the same person once. Yeah, it's only those two. Unconscious. Oh my god, stop with the ads. Jade is the taller twin. Oh my god. One of these twins is 1 centimeter taller. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Floyd. I think Floyd is taller. Yes. I remember. It was 1 goddamn centimeter difference. Floyd is 191 and Jade's is 190. Why are you guys so tall? Save some height for the rest of us. Jade's signature spell is called Shock to the Heart. I mean, Shock the Heart. Not Shock to the Heart. I'll say true. Hopefully it's not, like, picky on spelling. What? Shock the Heart. Is it not Shock the Heart? Okay. Not Shock to the Heart, it's Shock the Heart. I didn't realize we are gonna be like picky on the spelling there, but Jade and Floyd are childhood best friends of Azul. Debatable. They don't even call themselves best friends. They don't even call themselves best friends. And they only met in middle school, which I guess still counts as childhood. I want to say no. Yeah, although they met in childhood, the twins said they never took notes until elementary school, never considered themselves childhood friends. Okay, yeah, so no, because they met in middle school. Yeah, they didn't even add note on the last one. I'm like, what do you mean? It's Shock the Heart. Hi, Ruri. Yeah, it's Shock the Heart. Not Shock to the Heart. I don't know. They were a little bit semantics there. It's Jade. I assume it's Jetsam. If it's not, I'd be pretty mad. Imagine all this time. It's like actually Jade is Flotsam and Floyd is Jetsam. What was Jade's first concept design like? I remember he was punk. He had piercings. Yeah, Jade's first ever design concepts were punk style, which would have been kind of interesting to see. Like, I saw a lot of fan art of like punk Jade, and I'm like, you know what? This kind of rocks. Any final thoughts? Thanks for the quiz. So I think the unique magic and SSR questions answers were incorrect. I don't want to be like actually, but actually. Okay, 86%. I should be higher. I accept my one mistake, but the other two. Okay, oh yeah. Well, 18 takers, 80 to 95, 82 to 89. Cool. You are most likely. We think you are. You just know, you know. Popular Twitch Wonderland quiz. Okay. What was the other one we were looking at? There was something on this one, I think. I forget now. It was one of these ones. Sorry, I got distracted by the Jade one. Hold on. Oh yeah, let fate choose your Twisted Wonderland kid. Right. There should be a video matches a Twist Boy to a fairy tale opening. That's a very specific one. What is this? Am I just picking dots? Oh, we're just closing our eyes, be like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, we're just picking dots, guys. I love picking dots. Yeah, let fate decide what I want. Oh, this is the easiest quiz ever. Well, I can do this. One. Who is it? Right after taking the Jade. How well do you know Jade? Enough for him to show up out of the abyss. Oh yeah, let fate decide who my Twiskin is. Here he comes, the Mushroom Man. we have manifested him with my 86% quiz results. I couldn't replicate that even if I wanted to. I had no clue what I clicked on. Got silver now. Nice! Still. I'm like, cool! This is a lot of random clicks. And it worked out. We got Jade. This is so Jade of him, though. Like, he honestly is that guy that just shows up out of nowhere. Never when I want him, though. Only when he decides he wants to show up, he shows up. That's funny. Wow, a lot of people got Rook. That's really funny. Why? Rook is 5%. And then everyone else is down here. Ah, Jade's down here. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of characters. Well, congrats, we got Mushroom Man. We got it with so many kins. Of course, you know. I love it. Some of these, I feel like these quizzes are just so unhinged on you quiz. I think they're really funny though. I like them. I'll go back in here and see what's on these ones. Oh, that was good. Oh yeah, because some of these came out like before the other books came out. Actually, I wonder what's the newest ones. Which Palm character are you? Okay, yeah, these are like newer ones. Would Idiot choose you? Just for fun. I'm actually curious. You know, let's go. Would Idiot choose me? Let's see. We are going back again to the Ghost Bride, Ghost Marriage event. Judging you based on your kitty, shameless. Why is that the one? Oh yeah. Oh, we take a look at that after, because I'm like, it's so unhinged, so funny. You open your ghostly wardrobe to find a perfect wedding gown. Which outfit did you decide on? Oh. What wedding? Oh, okay. What wedding gown? Oh, it's cute. I like the open back design. Oh, that one's also cute. This one I can't really see the dress well. Oh, this one's also nice too. Ooh, the lace. I do like the lace on it. But But I'm also really liking, you know, the style of this too. I'm like, these are like very more like I guess conservative wedding dresses. I like the last one. I'll go with that one. Which one accessory will you choose to put on your veil? Pictures of the groom. Pretty clips. Tiara. Bows or ribbons. Nothing. Or flowers. You know, flowers are nice. How much makeup will you put on? Blue everything. As much as recommended, and I'll use Ville's brand because I borrowed some. Very minimal. Some chapstick. No makeup. A lot. Make it loud. As much as recommended because I stole Ville's makeup. Hope he doesn't mind. What kind of heels do you want in your shoe? Platform. Platform heels? High heels? Flats? Short heels. Because, I don't want to trip and fall. Not very good wearing like super tall heels. What will your hair look like as default? This doesn't even have to be your natural color. How do you know you're growing out that hair? Just like imagine the outfit I put on, and then I'm like sporting this stylish cut. I like this though. I really love the waves. It just needs to be purple, and then it'll be perfect. Now that you chose your default hair, what style do you want it in? Braids, buns, ponytail, twist? I'll leave it down the way it naturally is. Braids? Matted or knotted? Yes, showing up with my finest hair quality. In the state that would really impress Ville. Let's do braids. Why not? You're finally dressed and ready to go. You look in the mirror and are satisfied with your result. What are your honest thoughts? Oh, I look hideously ghostly. I love my job. Here's my finished results. I look just like him. Oh yeah, that would totally win him over. He's gonna fall so hard for me. Oh, that's great. I look half decent. So let's go do this. You search around the college to find your dream prince. When you know it's a blue logo for Ignihide, a dorm at the school. You were attracted to it at first glance. Why? Be honest. I thought it was the oddest dorm. The color's my favorite. It seems like Ghost accepted there. The name sounds cool. The skull on the bottom was my style. I like the three-headed beast, of course. Yeah, it's cool. Cerberus is just really cool. I like that. It didn't take long for you to find Idia. You saw him gaming on his computer and you called it fate. He still didn't notice you opened the door on him yet. What do you say to get his attention? Wow, got gamer boy for husband. Hey cutie, I'm here to steal your heart. At last, all my dreams are coming true. You're really next level. Hey cutie, I'm here to steal your heart. We're doing like an RP now. This is turning into an RP. Idiot jumped from his gamer chair and looked at you with sheer horror and shock. He could barely form coherent words, so he was just loudly mumbling at you. You knew right by looking at him that he was your dream prince. But why? Why did you want to marry Idia so badly? Be honest. I need to marry someone, so he'll have to do. I like gamers / geeks because I knew he'd understand me. His quirks were relatable. He's so handsome. The color blue is very attractive. His quirks were relatable. Yeah, let's take a time to reflect and wait. Be honest. Are you an introvert, extrovert, ambivert, or omnivert? Oh, okay. So ambivert is that you are okay being alone or socializing. You can recharge in any environment. But omnivert is that you are one of them at full capacity by random chance. That means you can randomly be fully introverted, fully extroverted, or fully ambiverted. That's kind of rough. Word vomit. I am an ambivert. You charge it anyway. I'll say I'm an ambivert. I don't know. As soon as you seized Idia and told him of your wedding plans with him, you were interrupted by another ghost bride. What are you doing with my prince? She wailed at you, fiercely pointing her transparent finger in your direction. It made you upset that someone else wanted your man. You decide to say, oh look, it's a rando trying to steal my fiance. Who are you? Your prince? No, he's my prince. Go away. Great, so we gotta flip a coin to see who gets him now or something. Give me a break. This is a large school. Go find yourself another prince because I got this one first. Whoa, we're continuing this RP. Holy shit, this is 20 questions, guys. This is like an entire, we're going through an entire adventure story here. The other ghost bride didn't listen to you. Instead, her ghostly guard came at the snap of her fingers and dragged Idia away. You trailed after the ghost and Idia and ended up landing in the cafeteria. When you got there, the room was already decked out in her wedding decorations. Someone had beaten you to the job, and it made you even more upset. Princess Eliza, you heard a ghost tell her, your husband looks very handsome, but who is that other bride over there? So that was her name, Eliza. Oh, Eliza spoke up. That's the pest I've been trying to get rid of. You see, this is my fiancé, not hers. Eliza floated over to Idia and asked him demandingly, what is your name? Idia could barely mumble anything, so Ghost helped out. I did the proper research to find out that his name is Idia Shroud. Eliza smiled. Oh, my perfect prince has a perfect name too. We were meant to be together, weren't we? You had enough of this. Idia was better suited for you, you thought. You went over there to them and said, ew, that's so petty of you to say. Miss Girl, you doubt how perfect he might be for me over you? Oh no, please not this. Anything but this. You are making him suffer. I'm going to teach you a lesson you'll never forget. I'm creeped out for 2 reasons. 1, we're both after the same man at the same time. 2, I have the same exact name as you. Does this make matters worse? Yes. What about you is even remotely like him? Shut up. Let him speak for himself. I somehow ended up in like some TLC like reality show. It feels like some afternoon drama happening here. I don't think I want to really fight the girl. I'm like, girl? I don't know, let him speak for himself. Before you knew it, the two of you were arguing non-stop. Abruptly, some of the ghosts started to play overly dramatic wedding music as Eliza had wanted. It sounded so horrible to you, so you scrolled through a random phone music app and selected a song. No, another song from its already open playlist and blasted it through an easily functional loudspeaker. What song did you choose? Why do I have to choose a song? I don't want to. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. I don't know. Levitating, because I listened to that and I kind of vibe with it, I guess. When your music played on blast, the ghost stopped playing Eliza's song. Eliza was so upset. Ihio was having a panic attack during all of this, as you finally noticed. Not even Eliza had noticed. As he went over to Idia, he started to cry his eyes out in the panic. Eliza reminded the room, we need to get my prince an outfit. She was right about one thing. Idia needed an outfit, but you couldn't find it in you to leave him alone. Why? Because Eliza wanted to torture him into a forced love, and I want to only convince him I'm a better choice. I can be his one and only. Handsome man crying like that in front of 2 women without having to hide. I'm staring for sure. I felt his pain because I panic a lot too. He looked really sad and I felt bad. You got to see his shroud. Why else? He looked like he wanted a restraining order from her. How could I not care? Okay. Handsome man crying like that in front of 2 women. I am staring for sure. You both apparently settled on the exact same outfit for Idia, and he was now wearing it. You both even agreed on his hair. Why did you choose this outfit? He's so goth now, so it's very attractive to me. He's gonna be my ghost groom, so he might as well look the part. Because black is the new blue. Cause I knew he'd look handsome in it. Oh, I just wanted him to look creepy. That'll have to do. I wanted to find something that I thought he'd like. This look honestly suits him well. Sure. Yeah, he does look well though. He looks good. I like this outfit. You had to settle on a bouquet for yourself. Which one did you choose? What is a bouquet of Xbox controllers? It's great. We there's even 3 controllers. One for India, one for me, and one for Eliza. We can all stop fighting and we can all just start gaming together. I mean, all of these look really cute. I like the purple. I'm a little biased. I'll go with the purple. Which cake do you decide on for the wedding? We're making all these choices without his input. We're no better than Eliza. The Mario cake. Oh, pretty. Oh my god, what is this cake? That has like India. The little India figure on top of the cake. This actually looks so good. I love it. And he's just like hugging his knees on the chair in his figure. This is also very pretty. Ooh, also cute. Oh, I like the oh, it's hard to decide. I like the flowers too. Oh, the blue cake looks nice too. I'll go to the flowers because I like the flowers. Which ring for your husband to be? Oh, it's like Ignihide ring. We should go with this one because it actually has an Ignihide logo on it. Though this one's pretty cool too. We're really like very looking antique. Eliza looked over at you and scoffed. She was still mad that you were trying to marry Idia as well as her. Abruptly, one of the ghosts came up with an idea. Idia would have to choose for himself who he wanted to marry, and if he didn't make up his mind quickly enough, you 2 brides would duel and see who came out on top. May the best bride win, Eliza snickered. And may the worst bride lose. I already won, cries. I love him, I have to win. If you get chosen, I might as well scream till the whole college breaks apart. Indeed. I already won. That's it. That's the epilogue, guys. Would Idia choose you? You won. Idia couldn't decide between either of you, so Eliza fought you in a battle. Eventually, you ended up winning. I was able to make Idia your husband. He looks so sad. He looks so upset about this. You know what? Fair enough. We fought Eliza, we won. No, it's not about what he wants, you know? It's about winning the fight. It'll be a plain band. Ooh, yeah, I mean, the plain band was also very nice too. I like a lot of the other designs actually. But you won. Congrats, guys. I win. Idia didn't choose me. I technically won. So it doesn't really count. Oh, it's very close though. To like, yeah. I love it. It's not even a matter of Idia choosing me. It's just like, yeah, I just win. I've won the fight, therefore I get it. You know, everyone else, a lot of people got the other choices here. That's so funny. Idia choose you. Yeah, no, Idia did not choose me. I just won. I just beat the competition. The power of brute forcing. All's well that ends well. What? I think oh yeah, let's go back to the weird judging you based on your twist kidney. Do I have a twist kidney? Do I? Oh, but anyway, okay, we're doing another twist kidney one. My last one was Trey, so let's see what the result is this time. Question 1. Your room is messy. What do you do? I clean right away. I can't stand seeing clothes everywhere, not having a clean room. The mess bothers me, but I usually just sit on my phone until I finally get up, just clean my room. I let the clothes pile up. After I see a huge tower. I don't know, I like to clean. I keep it clean. God damn it. Choose one of the artists. I know y'all mentally ill, which is why I want to open up a hospital. Choose one of the artists? I don't know, man. I don't listen to these people. Britney Spears. You know, I don't know. Lady Gaga, man. Lady Gaga. Because I don't know enough artists. What do you do when you like something? I express my love for it, but only around my friends. I'm not that open about it. Discreet. I'm not overshare. I don't mention it unless there's someone that also likes what I like. I bully the fuck up what I like so I won't see suspicious. I have no need to share what I want with others. Why would they want to know? I'm very open about it. I'm excited to let my friends know. Yeah, probably, you know, express my love for it with my friends. You'd be like, yo, check. It's like, hey guys, check out my newest hyperfixation. I choose Lady Gaga. Yeah. I'm like, I don't listen to a lot of the new artists nowadays. I have no clue. I hand you a bucket of dandelions / flowers. What do you do? Eat them. I'm not ruggy, no. I thank you, but I no clue why hell you would do that. I'm grateful for them, no idea how to react. I'll plant them in my garden, take care of them. I'm grateful for them, but I have no idea how to react. Thank you for the flowers? Sure, a whole bucket of dandelions? Go ahead, pick a red flag. Y'all ain't sane. I hate everyone, but pretend I don't when I'm with them just because I can't communicate, so lack of communication when I need it. Competitive. It ain't really a red flag, but sometimes you take it too far if you just put yourself down. Or you care, dog. Competitive. I'm a very poor competitive person. I'm a sore loser, that's why. I can't play like PvP games or like online competitive games because I know I would be a rage gamer. So I choose not to for everyone's sake, including my own. Choose one. Discord kittens, furries, cat girls, cat boys. I actually like dogs, yeah. I like dogs. Block screen. Character I really like. Hope I get bullied for it. Real person, my pet, waifu. Anime character, random Pinterest, a character I really like. A real person. Anime character, you wouldn't understand. Your name. Okay. Looks into your golden orbs. Please don't do it for me. Not like other girls. I wear jeans and play sports. I don't wear dresses like everyone else. Tsundere, ooh, it's not like I like you or anything. Most annoying person ever. You're a real pick-me and probably blonde. What? A phlegmatic hacker? I have no clue what this means. I don't know. Go for the Tsundere. I don't know. Satis? Satis? Social reject, introvert, but sometimes outgoing. Extrovert. I have friends who go out a lot. Shut in. Oh, introvert. Which one of the following you do daily? Watch anime, play games, watch useless stuff on YouTube, watch gameplays. Absolutely nothing. I'm writing from boredom, making analysis of random characters, do chores. Why must I do both? I do watch anime and I do play games, and I do watch useless stuff on YouTube, and watch gameplays. Watch my fave waifu VTubers and donate so they can tell me to fuck off. Yeah, let's just go watch anime. A character you like, but wouldn't want others to know. Ruggy, he's a furry, so I'll get bullied. Quirly, he could do better, but sadly he's just like that. Grim. Sebek. Cruel. Jack. Nej. Chenya. Some random choices. I need to be more controversial, you know, like this. I don't really care though if others know, because I'm just like, I think Nej is fine. I'm okay with Nej. I have no issues for him. I'm like, he's just there doing his thing. Like, he's literally just minding his own business, staying in his lane. You shamelessly like cat girls. What's with the Discord kittens? Fanfiction. I read it, but pen I don't. You shamelessly like Otome games. Or the genre game. Yeah, Otome games for the win. I love Josei Muke games, Otome games, dating sims, visual novels. Ideal man, oh my god, so kawaii desu. Okay, so basically any woman. Someone that is loyal, won't look down on me. Someone that will make me feel understood and loved. Yeah, yeah, that's why is this one so much longer than the others? Blonde man with blue eyes. Is he also 6 foot? Works in finance. Trust fund. Any strange event you have experienced, or what you think is normal, I guess. Watching weird videos I didn't find weird during my childhood. My friends being furries. My friends defending the ugliest character I have ever seen, as if your life depends on it. Oh no. This one's funny, you guys, because this is not my friends. This is me. This is me with my blorbles and scrunklies being like, no guys, please hear me out. It's like trying to explain it. It's like trying to defend Idia against people who don't know twists and don't think Idia is attractive. And it's like, guys, no, hear me out, please. You don't understand. He's not that ugly. He's just unconventionally attractive. I swear. But this is me, not my friend. Older phrase. MHA phrase. Thinking people with divorced parents are weird. That my parents getting divorced. Putting oyster sauce in hearts. A strange event you have experienced. Or you think it's normal. I really like Ned, to be honest. I tried to hate him in Solidarity. When he actually showed up, I found him so cute. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel the same way, in the sense of like, Ned didn't really do anything. Like, he just performed like he's supposed to, and like he's pretty friendly, and he likes Vil. It's literally everything is like on Vil's problem, like Vil's internal struggle. Like Ned is just living his life. He's just doing his own thing. So it's like, yeah, the Yahoo was like not. I don't think Yahoo should have won, but Nate himself is like, yeah, he's like, he's just. He literally stayed in his lane, minded his own business. He was just doing Nej things. Everything that came out of it was just like Vil being really, really, really mad, basically, and being like, I must destroy Nej. And Nej was just like, hi, Vil! Wow, I'm gonna go with that one. What do you think you get, shamefully? I don't know. I have no clue. Zero idea. Apple? You wish to be something you aren't. At the same time, you wish to be free to express yourself in the way you want. You need to live up to others' expectations. But okay, I love Apple. Squish. Apple! We both purple. We... Purple crew. Short gang purple crew. That's what we are. We are both short. We will both fight. I got Rook. Rook! I have not seen Rook in most of my results, funny enough, when I looked at the list. Is he even on here? Based. I love that it's like Apple. Everyone's an Apple. E. Dot Shroud. Leona Malice. And then poor Phil. The deuce at the bottom, 0 there. I mean, cool. We are, we have so many kins. Like, oh my god, Trey, Apple. I'm getting like a different character every time. First time I got him, hey. It's my first time getting Apple here. I mean, yeah, just been getting a different character each time, seems. But I don't know. It's like interesting. So many song related requests. Oh my god. Every time I'm like, please, no, I don't know any of these artists. I don't know any of these song lyrics. Spare me. Like, at least give me a short poem. Because at least a short poem, I can read it and be like, okay, do I vibe with this poem or not? That's it. Which cover? Let's see. Let's go back. We have any other? Are there other websites with Twisted Wonderland quizzes? I'm curious, but I think Quotev has the most. So. Employed please quiz. Spend a day in NRC. How well do you know Diasomnia? Test your Twisted Wonderland knowledge. Not sure. 2024, so it's a year old. Or, but I'll open that up. How much do you know about Apple? Which Wonderland character are you? Let's do this. Let's test your Twisted Wonderland knowledge. Okay, 20 questions. How tall is Grim? Grim is... I think he's 90 centimeters. He's pretty tall. He's either 70 or 90 He's either 70 or 90 centimeters. Yeah, 70 or 90. I think he's 70. You're both enrolled as one student, so do you know what Grim's class C? Oh god. God forbid, I never like read which where they're sitting at. First year D, number 3, first year A. Are we in A class or D? Because I don't know. I'm gonna guess number 12. Who is the vice dorm of Diasomnia? Too easy. That's Lilia. Who's our alchemy teacher? Yeah, that's cool. There's 2 types of dominant hand. One of them is left-handed. Do you know who that is? I believe Sebek is left-handed, and Floyd and Idia are also left-handed, I think. Riddle is right-handed, but I think there's a theory that he's actually left-handed, but then his mother basically like forced him to learn how to write with his right hand. Well, I'm gonna say Sebek. I don't know for sure. We'll find out after at the end. Who was born within October? I think Vil is April. Cater is Cater? Jack? Who's in October, baby? I want to say Ace, because I don't think it's Vil. He's born in later in the year. I know Trey is born in October. I just don't remember who else. I want to say Jack. I think it's Jack. Because I know Trey is born in like near around. It's like or like Trey's birthday is around Halloween, and I think I want to say Jack. Because I don't remember. I want to say Jack. I'm gonna say Jack. I don't know if it's true. I just assume he sat on our lap the whole class. Yeah, I thought so too, but I guess he is actually pretty heavy. Like, he is 70 pounds. This looks like Little Bean's thumbnail. This looks like the picture used little theme stuff, but that I don't know. I had to double check because I feel like she's used some similar situations. So, never heard this theory. Yeah, I remember reading it somewhere. I think it was like an offhand remark that implied that he's actually like was born left-handed. Talking about birthday, do you know someone that actually chose his own birthday? Yes, that's Lilia. He chose it to be January 1st because it's easier to remember. Azul's great alchemy class. There's one time he had to create a new skincare. What's the secret ingredient? Floyd Leech. All that eel juice. Everyone has their own ceremonial robe, but sometimes they might be switched to wrong person while going on laundry. The Leona senpai has certain experience. Who did he switch the ceremonial robe with? That was Malleus, because the holes in the hood were a little different. Sometimes Dark Mirror didn't pick the dorm of your dream desire. Someone here did a transfer to another dormitory. Who he is? Oh boy, we know who we've transferred to another dorm. That was Rook. Talking about dorm, each one of them has their own uniqueness. But do you know which one is the oldest dorm among 7? That is Pomfure, because Snow White is the oldest movie. Cooking class is an important skill for future mages. That's why the principal give us all a master chef class. Do you remember what exactly is Deuce-kun main ingredient in his class? I think that was fish. I think he was with Jamil in the fish one. Because I wanted him to do egg, but he's not egg. So I think it's Deuce. It's fish. Ah, ghost marriage is quite an event. Idia senpai got kidnapped by the ghost bride. Everyone is heading there to help him, which they all got rejected. But there's someone who is bad dealing with women that he has to consult with others about what to do. Who is he? I think it was Trey. Wasn't it? Someone who's bad dealing with women? Or was it Sebek? I don't remember Sebek. What Sebek said, to be honest. It's either Sebek or Trey. I know Trey really sucked at singing. Trey was like absolutely bad at it. He had like a really bad singing. I would say Trey. The Leech twins, despite having the same birthday, they don't seem to be hanging out in the same event that often. But it appears that there is one event where they're both together. What kind of event is that? Fairy Gala, Sam's New Year Sale, Lost in the Book with Stitch, or Stage and Playful Land? Floyd and Jade were both in Playful Land. That's right, because only Azul and Floyd were lost in the book with Stitch. So, yeah, Stage and Playful Land. There appears to be 2 Ortho-chan, but Idia can tell in an instant. How do they know that? The appearance, the way they're calling him, their engine code, the alarm activates. The way they're calling him. With Ni-san versus Ni-chan. Zoom Zoom, that's such a cute little creature that happened to pass through our school barrier way too easily. Despite everyone calling them a Zoom, Bill Senpai didn't call them Zoom or Potato. What did he call them? He called them a peanut, and I thought it was really funny. It's like smaller than a potato, but still brown, just a peanut. Oh no, some fairy took away our school precious magic stone for their fairy gala. It appears that they would like it for the queen. What type of fairy dare do such a thing? Water fairy? Tinker fairy? Fire fairy? Tinker fairy, I think. Talking about fairy, they appear to have their own language. The nocturnal fairy of Briar Valley used to speak an old language. You might not think that someone in the first year can understand it. Who is he? It's Sebek. Sebek speaks Fae. In Tapas Rouge, we all have accompanied Veil Senpai to various places. But how do we get the chance to be there in the first place? Winning the Battle Brawler, doing interview. Veil Senpai such a request. Lottery, which was rigged, by the way, but we still got there by lottery. Still, so many things to know in Twisted Wonderland. But of the thing only real fan club will know, do you know its release date? Okay, is this JP or EN? Cause JP, it was in March, so March 18, 2020. Yeah. Cause EN came out a year, 2 years, January 20th. Yeah. I'm like, you have to specify, is it JP or EN? I'm gonna say JP. Oh wow. Well, what we have here, you passed 75 points. You must be pretty good. We've seen some details missing. Try to discover more. So I answered 19 out of 20 questions correctly. We had our 3rd anniversary this year. Okay, I stumbled upon whether it's JP or EN released. Because on JP's side, I feel like we're heading into we're like year 5 or something. It won't tell us which one is wrong. Yeah. Which one did I get wrong? Oh my god, guys! The 1%. Answers. Oh, okay. I don't know. We have the answers. So Grim is 70 centimeters. Okay, so the answer I got wrong is what seat number is, cause yeah, I have no clue where Grim sits. I never pay attention. So everything else was correct, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm gonna save this picture. I feel like I've seen this picture. Yeah, Malacolia, Rokunt, Palm Fury was the oldest dorm. Fish. Gray was the one that was confused about women. Stage and Playful Land was correct, the way they're calling him. Ortho, Peanut, the Tinker Fairy, Sebek Speaks Bay, we won the lottery, and yes, Twist was released March 18th, 2020 on the JP side. So, I mean, yeah, I just don't know his seat number. They never bring it up in the game, really, so I never really looked at it. I'm like, you want to tell me which characters sit and where? I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue. But nice. Go give myself a pat on the back. Okay. I think we have time for just one more before I call it a night. I'm doing quiz with you guys. So which one, what quiz should I do, you guys? Let me go back to page 1. What should be the last quiz of the night? I think it's the first one. First quiz. We did the which Palm Fury character are you? One day ago. Oh yeah, because these are all the new ones. So these are all the newest ones. Which Palm Fury character are you? That's a potential one. What's your unique magic? I mean, potentially. A potential one. Yeah, you know what? I will go next page. Let's see. Anakin, spend a day at NRC. What's the Wonderland character assignment? Mary Sue test. Trivia student compatibility test. I just don't know how big this quiz is. Actually, I'm curious about this. But it's only 2023. 19 questions. Okay. Bad boys? Oh, where? Where is it? You gotta hold on. Was it back? Very Sue test. With how much you know about Apple. Which Harsabil Gear is gonna punch you or why? I don't know what the Bad Boys one is. Okay, so that was kind of funny, not gonna lie. We have Twister Wonderland compatibility tests. I just want to see if we have any other like variations on it. I saw my first page when I opened it. Oh, okay. Let me see. Maybe because I'm a new. Go popular. No, you have Yandere's. Which pairing are you child of? If I go quote to front page, I just get like really miscellaneous ones. I love how it's like a whole fanfiction section you can just do. Okay, what was I looking at? Which Disney film is your parent boyfriend quiz? Are you a Knight Raven or Sword? Royal Sword Academy. What's your Twister Wonderland soulmate? Which Garabia character are you? Let's do a compatibility one. Sure. Let's go with that. We had the Twister Wonderland boyfriend, we had the two kin type ones, and then we had the Yandere one. We rounded off finally with the Twister Wonderland compatibility test. Question 1. What way of showing affection would be most meaningful to you? Buying something that you wanted for a very long time, taking time to listen even when busy, openly showing how proud they are to be with you. Always trying to include you in everything they're doing, if they know you would like to do it. Protecting you when needed, physically, saying directly what they like most about you, giving handmade gifts. Handmade gifts are... It's nice because it's like, oh, they put the time and effort, but Or saying directly. Maybe just saying directly. Which would improve your mood more easily? Spending time together in silence? A hug? Be comforted through words? They openly demonstrate their attempt to make you feel better. Cooking something you love. Being teased. Listening to your problems. Being teased. Affectionately being teased. I mean, a hug is quite simple. Yes, they're really long and complex fanfic quizzes and quote tab. I mean, you know what? Props to all the efforts and time that these people put into creating these quizzes and fic stories as well. It's nice. Oh, I would do both. There you go. How do you resolve conflicts? Using logic to explain your point of view. Violence? That's the immediate answer. That's the NRC method of solving conflicts. Just straight up violence. Sure. Would you prefer something planned or spontaneous? Planned. They took the time thinking about something you would like to do. Activities already decided and already knowing what possible problems could occur during the day. Or spontaneous. Suddenly your ordinary day changed for better. Maybe to even improve your mood. Even if they haven't taken the time to think about every detail. I kind of like planned. Do you prefer relaxed or fast-paced lifestyle? Relaxed, without many activities in a day, less social interactions, time set aside in the day to just breathe, low amount of distractions, lower voice volume. Fast-paced, many activities to do frequently, being busy most of the day, finding new hobbies, noisier place, or being in the company of people. In between, but productive, not necessarily calm or agitated, but there's constant personal improvement. Kind of in between, you know. Because it's like, yes, being able to relax but not feel bored. NRC default answer. Yeah, violence is the solution. How would others describe you? Oh God. Oh wow. I didn't realize. Oops, I didn't really read all the answers. I thought there was a multi-choice answer. Oh well. When you have a problem, what reaction would you prefer them to have? Helping to solve the problem, giving you space, motivating you, or trying to comfort. Okay, I mean it's kind of nice to, you know, sometimes when you have an issue, it's like, are you a results oriented you person, or you just want like an ear that just listens to you? Hmm. I guess motivation. What would you like in a relationship? To have one more reason to smile, knowing they won't abandon you, emotional support and validation. Being able to be vulnerable with someone you trust, taking care of each other. Emotional support. In a relationship, would you rather bring better habits to your partner or have them bring them to you? Why not both? Why can't it just be both sides? You bring your good habits to them, and then they bring their good habits to you. Helping them to create new healthy habits, them helping me to create new healthy habits. Come fix me. Help me create new healthy habits. See, maybe they can fix me. Can you speak easily only to people who have the same interests as you? Yes, I can still talk about other things with some difficulty. I can talk about any topic easily, or I have difficulty talking about topics outside my interest, but I am a good listener. I mean, it's we gotta stop, prevent info dumping. Gotta make sure, you know, not everyone's into the same things. What are your positive and negative qualities? All human beings have both and still worthy of being loved. Positive and negative. Well, which is which though? I'm smart. Academically, very important. Not necessarily street smart. Good reading people. I think I talk too much. Very honest, direct. Take care of people I love. Overloading myself for work. I avoid difficult things, emotions, conflicts, and events. Yeah, I'm like, nope. I don't know how many I'm supposed to pick. Let's try to understand. I think I talk too much. I think I talk really low. Very honest and direct. Sure. Oh my god. I feel like every quiz I've asked, am I introverted or extroverted? Do you prefer someone with the same social battery level or someone who balances yours? Ambivert, no preference. What's your moral alignment? I have no clue. This is like a separate quiz for moral alignment. Like I don't like I'm a character sheet that I have to like figure out something. I think I'm just like true neutral. I'm just like right in the center, just neutral. Some days may feel like more chaotic, but just all the neutrality. It's like it really depends sometimes, you know, on the situation that calls for it. How much do you care about other people's opinions of you? A lot, but only from people close to you. In between, I feel like everything is kind of like it depends. In between, it who knows, you know, and it ranges. What would make someone ugly in your eyes, regardless of physical appearance? People who tease others, dishonest people, easily irritated people, apathy, hiding their true emotions, talking too loud, embarrassing others around them with the way they act, people who physically attacked others. Oof. That feels like a big red flag. We're like violent. But like, did the other person ask for it? Probably easily irritated people. Funny enough, despite the violence, it's like no. The anger issues. You prefer competition or cooperation? Cooperation, because I am a horrible sore loser. How do you try to make people feel better? Showing them you're there to support them. I like how all the cards have been like the Broom Cave series, and honestly, all the Broom Cave series are so pretty. I really like them. I really like all the groovy art. You motivate people or need motivation? I motivate people. I need to be motivated by others. Yeah. I am a worrywart. I'm a paranoid. The quiz ends here. I apologize if there are mistakes, as English is not my first language. You can also click the result on who you think will match you if the result is not correct. Thank you for taking time to take my quiz, especially since it's my first. Oh, thanks. Lilia Van Rouge. Oh, wow. Someone perfect for Lilia would be someone with interesting reactions, perhaps more spontaneous, who could still somehow surprise someone who has seen almost everything. He'd be extremely reliable, despite his appearance and personality, but he would need his partner to not worry so much about the mortality part. Someone who would bring fun and see things from a lighter point of view. I think of compatibility as people who have some traits in common but not identical, so they can help each other. Oh, interesting! From the straight man to the embodiment of chaos. What is this? I'm going from like, you know what? I'm getting like wait no, because Trey was like Kin, you know, like Twist assigned Kin was Trey, but Twist's boyfriend was Silver. So somehow Silver and Lilia are like my like Twist boyfriend, Twist compatibility. The father and the son. I'm getting like a package deal here. Which I think is like really funny. I'm like, well, just going from Silver to Lilia being like, chill, princely boy, to just basically gremlin grandpa. I got riddled for a third time this night. Maybe you're just destined to be a riddle prince. This is a sign from the quiz gods. Just, you know, throwing some heavy-handed hints out there. But I literally got a different guy for every quiz tonight. Like, who was it? My Twist Yandere was Riddle. Oops. Twist Yandere was Riddle. Twist boyfriend was Silver. Twist compatibility is Lilia. Twist kin was Trey, and then my second Twist kid was Apple. I literally got a different character for every single quiz, which is kind of funny in its own way. What was it? I love this. Oh my god, I was so close to actually to Azul. Your answers, look at that. I was Lilia, and then literally tied with Lilia is Azul, Ashton Grotto, and then Callum. Oh yeah, and then my Twist dorm was Scarabia. Well, that was pretty interesting, not gonna lie. I don't know what this all means. I just get different answers every time. But I don't know. Maybe that just shows how flexible I am. I'm just so adaptable in this situation. But you know, I like the quizzes overall. You know, it's funny because there's some pretty good quizzes and like all like some like fix hidden in between on Quotev, and then there's like absolutely unhinged quizzes here on UQuiz. But I still enjoyed both sides. So they were both good, just in like different ways, and also pretty funny. So yeah, overall, there's no pattern to my results. It's just a lot of Twist guys, I guess. I just vibe with a lot of different Twist characters here. Oh yeah, and then Deuce was my roommate. That's what it was. Riddle got tied with Jack for me. I got Jack on the first year roommate. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Riddle was not first year, so I don't think you would have been able to get him in any case. But that's funny. We get like the same result. throughout the different quizzes. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with my results. I got some pretty interesting choices here. Oh yeah, I got Jade for that one quiz that was just like, let fate decide what you get, and then ended up being Jade. So no, that was good. I wasn't sure what to expect when I decided to do like random twist quizzes, but they're really good. Like, shout out to all the people who have wrote and put together these quizzes. Like, it must have taken so much effort to do and like, you know, plot out. It's really cool too. I love seeing people's answers or what they got. A lot of people got silver actually, and then Idia right after that. That would have been interesting to read through it. Oh my god, there's a Hetalia quiz down here! Access Power Hetalia! Oh man, that takes me way back. Along with all these other Twisted Wonderland quizzes. But yeah, I also wish we could have done more of the trivia type ones, cause it'd be kind of fun to play more of these types of like quiz games. I don't know. There's maybe more Twisted Wonderland ones floating around. It'd be cool if we could though. But this was the only one I could find for the time being. Akin fate. That was just so funny though. Where it's just like, oh yes, doing a Jade Leech. How well do you know Jade Leech? I'm like, I got this, guys. I know him very well. 86% in fact. And then he just literally showed up in the next quiz right after. That was just such good timing. I loved it. But yeah, thank you everyone who participated here tonight. I hope you guys had fun seeing your results, enjoying me, and filling out the quizzes together. And for this one chance that we got to play the Twisted Wonderland characters description, I suppose, for this trivia game. Would like to play more trivia games. That'd be pretty fun. And yeah, there's actually so many more quizzes here. So I mean, like, you guys can go and like do even more. I don't know how many pages there are, but there are still like a bunch of quizzes. So that's fun, you know. You can spend some time just doing some quizzes for funsies. Trivia is really fun too. Never played that type before. Yeah, it's very much like a Kahoots, you know, like the Kahoots type. That reminded me of like Jackbox, which I was like, oh, maybe to have more, figure out more type of games that can be played. But yes, thank you all once again for joining me tonight. I hope you all had fun. I enjoyed doing the quizzes here. We had like a fanfics happening in between the answers, which I thought was like really fun to read over. And yeah, this is, you know, you have a whole choice of quizzes here to do. So thank you all, everyone. I hope you all have a very good day, a good night. Stay hydrated. Remember to actually sleep. Don't stay up too late in game like me. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next stream or a video. So I'll catch you all later. Take care. Night night, all. Bye bye.